fuck themselves.
All right, boss says to fuck ourselves.
Okay.
Everyone get to work.
We'll do.
I made a crucial mistake in my wording.
You gave an order, you fool.
Actually, I specifically said everyone else can fuck themselves for all I care. So it wasn't an order. It was at best a suggestion.
The boss cares that we fuck
Alright, I'm done.
ourselves.
That was very fast. Like, exceptionally fast.
I had to get here really quick to hear the orders again.
Alright. Everyone ready?
I just need to hit record.
Okay. So last time, you guys split up into 2 different groups.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
you
so who's
remembered?
in group 2?
So what
That's right.
happened was
Hayden got stuck in you.
So what happened was Grandpa's sick. Grandpa's very sick. He's been poisoned.
Oh no.
And
His tongue fell out.
yeah, part of his tongue fell out. And he's dying. And so you guys have decided to and it was from a rival family. The fucking scroll down. Who the fuck are they? The Dunster family. Poisoned your
Fucking
grandpa.
dunces.
The fucking Dunster family, and they won't give you the final materials that you need to create the antidote. So what you guys have decided is to split into 2 groups. One group will be capturing one of the uncles of the Dunster family that will be coming into town and holding him hostage, while the others will be infiltrating the house and trying to find the materials and stuff. Easy enough.
Yeah, simple.
I don't remember which squad I went with.
You went with
This is the
into
infiltration.
house. Yes.
Okay.
I'm still not sure why this is in the infiltration, but you know, I often have
It's a
I
hypno
often have
cow, right?
questions that are never
Yeah.
answered.
It's a hypno cow, which is it's just basically like a cow and a horse with magic.
The Hypno Cow is like a cow and a horse with magic? Fuck.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Be a great pet for a paladin.
So, getting ready, getting ready. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so that night, you guys were gonna go out and set up a stakeout. The people that were gonna go capture the uncle.
Yeah, we're going to set up an ambush.
We're gonna go set up an ambush for this guy.
Wait, no, I thought it was like cousin or something.
Oh, I guess you could say they're setting up a ham bush.
I will kill every member of this team.
You won't. No stones.
Oh,
I've killed one of your characters. You want to make it 2?
Yeah.
Do it
Alright.
again.
I'm about to trample a fucking midget.
I'll come back the exact same.
Eh. I'll kill you until you learn the lesson.
Then we'll be here for a long time.
That's fine.
Ham is incapable of learning.
You fool.
Hey Ham, how's your alphabet coming? He's got no fucking idea, Pete.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Specifically the alphabet.
All right. Did the ambush squad? Did you guys want to do anything before you guys left?
Before we leave?
You're about to leave tonight.
Does this family happen to have a fucking magic lance lying around?
No, they do not happen to have a magic lance layer.
Do they happen to have a normal lance lying around?
Why do you need a lance?
Because I'm a fucking riding on a horse. And this allows me to move in and out of an enemy's range, or in and out of lance range, without the enemy being able to fucking take attack of opportunities on me. Also, it does a lot of damage.
Yes, they do have a lance.
Cool. I'll take that, I guess.
All right. Lance.
Should they have
Single-
more than one?
They only have a single lance.
Oh,
Flying around
I
from the
can't
dome.
use the breakaway lances. I think those are like a million pieces.
What?
It's a lance laying around from the good old tournament days several hundred years ago.
Listen, this was back when they built them sturdy. That's why I knock on it once, it just fucking explodes. So
This one's
that is very good.
pre-used.
It's already has like fucking scoring all over it, so it explodes right.
It was a miracle it didn't break the first time, but you just tap on it in just the right place, the entire thing explodes.
The moment I get into a full gallop, it bumps against the fucking horse and gone.
Alrighty. Alright, so you have your lance. Okay, so you guys go out in the dead of night. Roll chance, which is a D100. Mm,
Here, you can have that. That. Those.
okay. Okay, so your mother goes with you guys, on this ambush mission, and
Is our mother a strong combatant?
But she's probably about as useful as the last NPCs we had, which, if you remember, could resurrect people, but only would cast Firebolt in the fight.
Also had a fucking pile of scrolls.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
Can't
use a
use
single
those.
one. Nope.
Firebolt again.
Did somebody say firebolt?
Couldn't stop me from dying, but could bring me back from the dead.
Yep.
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. She is a decent combatant.
Decent.
Decent.
What level of combatant are we talking?
She's got
On a scale from 1 to 8.
she is decent. She is decent at what she does, but she will use
What the fuck does
Find
she do?
Familiar to send her owl familiar to scout in the dead of the night.
We had to roll a fucking D100 to see whether or not she was smart enough to fucking scout with a familiar.
No, that's a surprise too. That'll help us later. That'll help later.
Roll chance. Oh, fucking idiot! She's going out putting posters up saying, "We're gonna ambush someone here. Please clear the area."
No, the 11th.
She's blasting through a megaphone. We're coming for you. You will die.
Oh my god.
Death approaches and we are he.
Alright. So you guys gotta travel for a while, for about a few miles out of town. And you guys find some pretty good hiding spots.
I'm not gonna hide.
Or
I
at
found
least
it
a
on her.
little way off the road where you can see, where you would be able to hear and see, kind of like a vantage point. Is what you guys find. Did you guys have any specific plan for this ambush? I'm missing a lot of dice.
If I'm honest, I don't really want to ambush this guy. I don't know how. I don't know how much fucking he's connected to what's happened to us so far.
It's come on, it's Jack the Ripper, England. Everything's by blood.
Is that correct in Victorian England?
No, this is Jack the Ripper, England. Come on,
You are fucking brainlet.
it's a very different time. Very, very different.
You're
Victoria
brainlet and I
is
hate
Jack
you.
the Ripper.
No, very different times.
Okay.
I'm questioning it. I know this.
Do you?
Doubt.
It's not like this doubt of yours.
How many people did Jack the Ripper kill?
Enough to party.
You're an idiot.
More than 2, if I recall.
More than 2.
5 are known. It is known that he killed 5.
Incredible.
At least.
Minimum of.
But it might have been more.
I mean, yeah. This was before fucking DNA was known.
The
So
canonical 5.
it's kind of yes. This is fucking set for this ambush.
So this is not to be confused with Victorian London. This is Jack the Ripper times.
Yes, we've
All right,
established
so-
this already.
So what did he want to do?
I'm gonna start screaming.
I follow my leader's lead.
So, by the way, Lumpy, in which group are you going
Yeah.
with?
Oh,
You part of the ambush
squad,
or
you
the?
know
All right,
it.
nice.
So put yourself in there.
I think I'm gonna sneak in with my big clanky armor.
Hell yeah!
Clank,
I
clank.
just realized how much of a disaster squad ours.
You only now realize that? Oh shit! There's actually one other thing I need to grab while we were back. I need to grab a shield.
A shield?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a shield.
yeah.
But on the bright side, we'll be able to communicate sheerly by grunting.
The the shield has the family insignia plastered on it.
Let's just cover that with like a rag or something. I don't give a fuck.
Alrighty. Man, so you guys lie in wait. You guys can come up with a little plan if you'd like.
Are you
we're gonna
doing
move
feats,
over
by the way? Level
Yes.
4 and
I
8.
think we should be at the point of feats, right?
You can't use your first ability score improvement for feats, but after that you can.
Yeah.
Hence why I have mountain combatant.
Yeah, that's what happened last session.
Mhm.
That's right.
Uh,
All right, sneak squad.
That's us.
Yep.
I presume you guys want to go in the dead of the night,
no. That's when they would expect it.
Yay.
unless you want. Do you want to go in the broad daylight? Yeah.
That seems like a terrible idea.
It's. I mean, this is Jack the Rimper England daytime.
Rimper?
So it's like,
The hell's he? They got a new killer on the loose.
Oh,
He's so
you make
bad
me
they
angry.
changed the time frame.
Oh, you make me angry, Leo.
this is Jack
You
the
make me
Ripper
mad.
England. So
You make me upset.
There's no
It-
date.
I'm having a fucking aneurysm.
Watch out, he's gonna
It doesn't
rimp us.
really matter what time period you're in, unless it's freaking the sun is just going on all the time.
Having an
It's
aneurysm.
always better for freaking sneaking.
We're in the fucking alleyways and artificers time period now. We got 3 hours of midnight.
I've been
Yes, in that one case,
I'm
it
getting
would be
mad.
the best.
This would be Brennan, and it's fucking cloudy all the.
I'm
fucking
getting heated.
Yeah, but it's cloudy, not freaking
you-
nighttime.
I'm just saying, if you just light some clouds. Alrighty, so then you just have to wait. Alrighty, we're just gonna fucking time skip to the next night. Because you guys are just gonna have to wait all day. What do you guys do all day waiting for this fucking guy?
Not.
Practice.
Okay.
Do some nice aerobic exercises.
Play the fucking flute.
8 hours playing the flute. And with
Yeah.
that roll, I would fucking strangle you.
I'm getting good.
No, you aren't.
I'm
No,
gonna
the fuck you ain't. No, actually, I can play cards.
Oh,
You wanna
Theo,
play
excellent.
cards?
I'm glad to see our boat is ready. We attack from the harbor.
One if by land at midnight, 2 if by boat at midnight. 3
what
if
we're gonna-
at land in the middle of the day.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna give them a gift boat.
Christ.
And then they won't look inside it and they'll want to bring it inside their castle wall.
I love this plan.
Did you just say cat? You know what? Whatever.
I love it.
Doesn't matter.
Abjuration capture. Incredible. It could be
Uh,
anything.
Eh. Wait for them to come, and when they come, we fucking attack them.
Oh, what?
Preferably before we attack them, we give them a chance to come in peacefully. And then if they
Yeah,
say
that's
no,
Before
fucking
we
kill
attack them,
what? Yeah.
Before we attack them, let them come peacefully.
Yeah.
Then when they're cleaning up, you strike.
Listen, I have at least a modicum of honor. I want to give them a chance to surrender peacefully, and then if they say no, we fucking beat the shit out of them.
What if they come on you?
What if they don't come peacefully?
Well, then I'm pretty sure my god of love is going to be relatively pleased.
Relatively.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how the fuck they're going to feel. I can only make a guess. Relatively. It's the best I can do.
Alrighty. Okay, so that you guys spend your day, whatever, waiting, sharpening, whatever you're doing, sharpening your weapons.
I'm staring at the sky doing absolutely nothing.
I'm sharpening.
Yeah,
my
that sounds
bow.
about right.
Sounds about right. All right,
Sharpening
other
my
squad.
feet.
All right, night falls. You guys are ready to go in. Okay. I can't wait to see how this goes, especially with this cow. So,
Moo!
so how are you guys gonna start? Where do you guys want to go?
Oh god, a ham's lost his
Well,
mind.
presumably we want some extremely hard cover. At least
Right?
for certain elements of our ambush.
Wait, Theo, we're not ambushing, we're sneaking in.
Oh.
Are
Oh.
you,
Yeah.
do you,
The
did
other
you want to be
squad's
part of the
ambush squad.
ambush?
Do you want to switch? Mitchell and I can handle this.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Don't. Oops.
Yeah.
Then yeah, get over there.
Yeah,
Mitchell and I've
switch.
got this.
That's fine.
Get into the other circle. Mitchell and I, we're nuts.
I will say it's great how we kept memeing him about being part of the sneak squad. He's like, wait a minute.
Well, I just assumed the sneak squad, because ambushing is usually a little sneaky, so I
No,
was like, yeah,
no,
it makes
that-
sense.
No, we are the ambush squad. We're ambushing them in the road. They are breaking into a warehouse to steal stuff. They're the B&E. We're the
I
ambush.
thought we were breaking into their house.
No, it isn't their house because we have to break. You have to break into their warehouse to steal special
That's
minerals and
right.
shit.
I think you were given a choice, either the warehouse or the house.
That's what I see. Remember, I see.
Yeah.
Remember asking like,
Yeah, you can either go into the warehouse where it was less guarded,
but less
no,
treasure.
but less treasure. Less guarded, less treasure.
I vote for the house.
And you voted for the house. I mean, there's only 2 people. So, I mean,
Oh, I thought
like
they
people
went for
and
the
a
warehouse.
dog.
Never mind. Sorry.
Technically, there's 3 because Arlen's here.
listen, people
Arlen
and a
also
dog.
votes for the house. Sorry,
Sorry.
Mitchell, you've been overruled.
As someone who's played a ranger for a while, it checks out.
I don't really care. I'm gonna be sneaking one way or another, so.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah. We'll go to the house.
I like how it's. I don't really care. Yeah, me too. We're going to the house though.
No, I'm gonna be sneaking.
Alrighty, so you guys want to go into the house. Alrighty, so what are you guys gonna do?
Well, we gotta find a way to sneak up to the house, presumably. We're gonna get killed immediately.
Alright, so let's
It's very possible.
Listen, Mitchell will be fine. I have faith in him.
Theo, I'm sorry, I'm gonna delete everything you drew on the other map.
How you
That's
gonna
alright.
talk shit about my boy Arlen?
I have faith in Mitchell not being a brainlet.
Oh,
That's what
I'm
I have faith in.
pretty smart.
Alright, draw shape.
Wait. If it's just Mitchell and Jake, then nobody's gonna tell Jake to shut up. He's
He
free.
can mimic me going,
I mean, yeah.
Just to make fun of him.
Fucking bully.
And then you just keep saying sorry to each other.
We'll get trapped in an endless loop.
He mimics it, but every time it gets like slightly garbled. Until he's just spitting out like deep fried audio.
Oof, okay.
I mean, I don't need to mimic it. It's just that's the only way I can talk.
Alrighty. So so the house is a large estate, and it literally just has iron bars all around it. The only guards, there's guards that wander closer to the house, and then there's the guard near the gates. I will show you this in just a second. Alright, I'm just gonna assume this is the front, just so we can get move on here. Okay. Guards are posted here, and here.
If you pinged, I could see none of those.
I did not ping. I'm trying to drop them, but they're not
Oh
dropping.
no, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, she's thick as hell.
All right, those are the guards, and let's probably draw. This is not to scale. It's just a rough idea. They have a. How do I draw a circle with this? It's Control Shift Alt to draw a circle.
Yep.
I'm gonna preemptively cast Pass Without Trace on us, by the way.
By the way.
Good
It's a
idea.
good move.
Unstoppable.
That
Though.
one, the
Support that
dice
move.
go and give me freaking 3. I'll get at least 20 something.
Yeah, it seems like a good strategy.
Well, I have plus
That's
8
what trace is
for
so
stealth.
fucking good.
I also have
It'll
plus 8.
boost me up way past any basic.
I have plus 8 and Arlen has plus 6.
They would have to have freaking the
There's
what is
others
the
here.
feat that Theo had? Observant or something like that?
Mhm.
Yes.
These guys actually all have
Amelia,
passive
20
perceptions of
defense.
46s.
Yeah.
See, the real power move is when you use Pass That Trace and then just stop moving. It's have a minimum of like 30 steps.
I like the idea of like
Fortunately, I don't have.
their passive perception is so high. They're like, I can tell there's someone's here. Like, oh no, how? It's like, well, the wind. I felt it shift like a person was cutting through it. Like, what? Shut the hell up! Like, that's some bullshit.
No,
Hey, tell
that's
someone's
just
here.
one guard.
The
that
humidity
looks
has
at the other one
increased
and
by
then gets
0.5%. And the air temperature has increased by 0.2% Fahrenheit.
Don't you hear that? Hear what? The raindrops are reaching their target earlier than anticipated. Oh my god!
That's why you just shoot that guy. Fuck that guy.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you guys are specifically?
By this deduction, I can tell that our targets
mean-
are 6 feet tall and 5'11". What? Oh my!
Yeah, I don't really need anything.
What does Pass Without a Trace do?
Plus
It
10 to
10.
stealth
gives us
check.
plus 10 to stealth checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're standing close enough to the
Which is
person.
bizarre because it's one of the few spells in 5e that just gives you a flat bonus.
Yep.
That's sick.
It's
so
amazing.
much better than the freaking advantage.
Advantage big gay.
Okay, so how are you guys gonna sneak in? Where are you guys gonna go through?
What's stealth, idiot?
Well, how tall is the
So I mean, are you guys just gonna go on this side? Do you want to go through this side? Do you want to go? Are you aiming for the front door? Are you aiming for a window? Are you aiming for the back door?
Well, I would assume we're not trying to waltz in through the front door.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are
Well,
y'all
I'm
I'd
doing?
go to
assuming
the
we
front
start
door.
outside of the wall area.
That's right.
How tall is the wall? How climbable is the wall? Before we start
I would
deciding if we're
like to
going in the
start
window or
inside
not.
his house, actually.
With
Yeah, he's-
the assistance of someone else, you guys should be able to get across with it. You just have to be careful of the iron bars at the top. Be hard for your dog to get over.
Can Arlen boost me over?
Arlen can boost you over, but I'm not sure how you're getting Arlen over.
It's fine. I mean, this is a stealth mission. If we get into a fight, something's gone horribly wrong. I should have sent Arlen with the ambush squad if I think.
I mean, if we really wanted to,
Yeah, the problem is
like,
fucking
I have
how'd you
rope.
control
I
him?
could just
Look
tie,
at
you can
Mitchell.
tie Arlen, and then both of us hop over, and then pull Arlen over.
We
There's
don't-
iron barbs at the top, Mitchell. You'll be pulling him over spikes. You'll be gutting the dog.
If you
Yeah,
pull
we
him
can-
to the top of the wall, though, and then have me cling up at the top, and then just pull him over the spikes.
It's fine,
Wait, I
Mitchell.
should be
We
with
don't.
this mission. I should be sticking it.
We don't need Arlen. We'll be fine. Just the two of us.
Can you switch me and Arlen?
No.
No.
Oh, it'll be good.
Fuck no.
You're gonna try to torture some people.
No.
Listen, I'm just gonna
At least
kill them.
Alex
It'll
is
be
going
fine
to
because
give
we
you
can
a
fix
look.
it.
Wait, I should
Like,
like
why
always
are
be
you-
with Arlen, so
you're
we can
okay
give each
with
other
being
pack tactics all the time.
Well,
Are
he's
you
not
a
gonna.
dog?
He's not gonna get over the.
Hell yeah, dude.
No. So it's like we'll just climb over. This way also, Arlen. If like you hear a lot of noise from in there, run and get help, okay?
Oh wow.
I like how the only real help is the rest of the party who's off to go ambush people miles
Really?
away.
Go get Grandpa.
Go get dead.
Okay, can you give me a boost now, Arlen, so I can get over? And I will obviously try to be quiet while I'm going over the wall.
Okay.
So what are the green lines again?
Just hedges. Hedges and bushes.
Fucking hedgerows.
Alright, well I'll try to go over. Do you want me to roll like I'll go over right here so I'm still close to Mitchell.
Yeah, you can roll
Sound
stealth.
like a
Do I need to is what I'm asking here.
Oh, no, I mean, nobody's like looking for you, so you guys should just be fine. That's without a choice.
Okay. So
How
I'll
long does it last for?
an hour.
Okay. You guys
And I'm gonna re-up it once an hour passes.
Okay, you can just. I was gonna say fly over. You can make it over.
Boop.
Without problem. Boop. There you
Can
go.
I just try and clamber over while she's doing that?
Yeah. Just make your way over. Shouldn't be too difficult.
I mean, I have a +8 to acrobatics, so
You should be fine.
not yeah.
Alrighty.
Really
so,
good at getting around.
Right, so you guys are here in the hedge. You see the two guards are just standing from your. You can see the two guards. You can see these hedge walls, a fountain, and then they have these hedge figures. Hedges cut into different figures of animals and shit.
What kind of animals? How well done are these hedges?
They look like they need some trimming. They're coming a little undone. Like one of them, like, oh, that could be a rabbit. But it could also be like a pig. You're not sure.
same thing.
Same thing. It's coming a little undone.
Alright, well looking at the house, are there any good windows?
There is an open window.
No, that's suspicious. Let's go in there.
There's an open window on the second floor over here.
I'll try to sort of point it out,
And here, I'll put it inside that it's on the second floor.
and then I'll shrug at Scritch.
This one's open right there.
I'll just shrug back, then just kind of make like a 2 motion, and then shrug again.
Let me put light sources. There's a light
I'll
source
I'll just look at Scritch really confused.
here and there. And those are the only light sources.
Just kind of look at you, and then just try and make a 2 motion, and then go,
He's not speaking English. Just I'll just really quietly whisper, if you want to go in the second window up there, just nod.
Just gonna shake my head and take out a piece of paper and write, do we need anything up there?
Oh, don't we need stuff from inside, like special herbs? We don't know where those are.
Well, are there like windows on the first floor?
Yes, there
Or-
are windows on the first floor. That's
and
just
they're
the one
not
that
barred?
you see that is obviously like open. Like it is.
I mean, I can probably open the windows anyway.
Okay, yeah, there are. I mean, there is a window like right underneath that.
Yeah, I'll scribble again. Harder to get, second floor.
I'll just give a thumbs up and go, all right, first floor then.
So he's Scritch will gesture for you to lead.
Oh god, that's a dangerous proposition. So is this like the edge of the hedge over here?
No, it wraps around the house.
Oh fuck. How like easy is it to like push through the hedges?
Quietly, it would take you a little bit of time. But like,
What
it's
about
not
like
that hard.
what about like clambering over?
It makes a little bit of a noise.
Ah shit. I guess let's sort of start quietly pushing through the hedge.
Okay.
Yep, I'll follow.
And like, how big are these things good cover to like get behind?
The figurines, yeah, any of the this large circle one right here, this one, the large circle one, and then any of the square ones are pretty good. All the rest of the other circle ones are not there.
All right. In that case, I'll sort of mobilize up to here
I will,
and peeking around. How attentive do these guards seem?
the guards that are standing still, which are these three, the two over here in the front, and then the one guarding the door, are just not really paying attention. They're just there. These other three guards, or at least the two guards the first guard over here, and this one, I'm gonna actually draw a circle. Wait. You can see their path. They kind of just follow a little path, so they just keep kind of walking around in circles.
I see.
Like right. So he's kind of like, I'm just gonna like leave that there. That he's patrolling that area, and this guy's,
Oh god.
he just kind of goes in a circle.
How tall is this hedge right here?
It does not cover the window. It's like a little bush.
Ah shit. What about this guard? Where's he patrolling?
I'm gonna assume that you like would have noticed him prior. He is doing this motion. He's not doing a bigger one. He's just doing this. He's just going back and forth like that.
And obviously we can't see the back of the house. We don't know what's back there. What window do we go for here? I guess I'll sort of creep on up to behind this one.
Okay.
And so this dude is patrolling.
Yeah, he just kind of keeps boredly walking around.
I'll lean into Scritch and go, what window?
I'll just point to that one or this one.
I think we should go for the one in the front. The other guy looks way more like he's paying attention.
He'll nod.
I'll wait for this dude to be looking away when he's walking up to sort of just scurry up behind the hedge next to the house.
From
Right about.
Okay, so for the front of the house. Yeah, you guys, these fucking guards are not. These fucking guards are not paying attention. Okay. All right, so you just so there's this one on the second floor, and then there's this one on the first floor. In front of you, I guess.
How creaky do these like windows seem, or like not creaky, squeaky?
Squeaky. They don't seem that squeaky. They seem pretty well kept.
All right. So is there a window like right around here?
Yeah, there's a window there.
I guess I'll try to sort of slowly open it.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Do you want me to do it then?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to help me out then?
Yeah.
Sounds good
All
to
right,
me.
dice.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah.
So it's advantage. Well, I
Ooh.
don't know if that would have mattered quite so much, but I'll take a 25.
All right.
We'll actually take the 19.
You guys, with the 25, you guys just managed to fucking open the whole thing. The whole thing. You guys can easily just walk through it. You guys take the whole window off. No, I'm kidding.
25. The window just falls out of the window and shatters.
And the
Wait,
shards of glass kill all the guards.
If only it were so easy.
if only. All right, so you guys.
That's a
managed to
nat
open-
20.
You guys open the window enough for you guys to comfortably get in and not raise too much suspicion.
Well, I'll peek in. Is there any guards like in the immediate area right after the window?
Yes, there was just a lady on the other side the whole time. No, it appears to be a study. There's no
Alright,
one in
well-
here.
I'll hop in.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Oh, we're inside the house, Mitchell. We did it. How nice is this study?
It is nothing compared to the lavishness of your family's.
Oh, shut up. Get to
When
the
did
treasure.
When did the Minister of Propaganda get here?
But it is a very, very, very nice study. And as such, as you had seen in your house, that there was pictures of spices and traveling around the world. There's also a lot of memorabilia from around the world, and a lot of instead of gemstones and things like that, and minerals.
That's what I was saying to you.
You never have pictures of spices in your house? Okay, well, I guess it's just my family.
Oh, what's this a painting of? Oh yeah, paprika.
I mean, I know I kind of had one, but it wasn't like it was a useful. This goes with this. This goes with this, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That's not a picture of spices. That's like sounds like a chart.
Yeah, I mean they had freaking pictures.
Sounds like
of
what
the
you're
spices
describing
on
is
them,
an
but
instruction fucking thing. A how-to guide,
Well, 2 paintings.
not a
of the-
picture of time.
One of a baby sucking some titty, and a horse.
A horse sucking some titty?
No, those I said two. I have two
A
different-
baby horse sucking some titty? That's
Oh
weird.
shit.
I have two- yeah, that's
That's
the painting
crazy.
That's the painting I have. Some
Fucking white
baby
people,
horse
man.
sucking some titty.
well, I'm gonna turn around, carefully close the window again, and then kind of turn back to her and kind of repeat what we were supposed to be doing.
Alright, laser point sights. Just... No, I'm kidding.
Mostly in whoever gave us this mission. What are we supposed to be finding?
No, we're supposed to be finding like the spices or whatever to
The-
cure his illness.
Yeah, the minerals to neutralize the poison.
I don't know where that would be, but I guess we could just wander.
Squeeze
not-
me.
Let's not break into the warehouse.
Hmm.
No, let's go for the place with more loot.
Yeah,
Because we're
speaking of, are there
coming.
any like cool scrolls lying around here?
Yeah, is it mostly scrolls or is it mostly like books and whatnot?
Roll investigation.
Mine is not very good. You want me to help you out?
Mine's +1, sure.
That's better than me.
Woohoo!
Yes.
That's not bad.
Okay.
It's pretty good actually.
Let's see. Hold on.
As you're looking around, by the way, you do notice Scritch kind of longingly looking at a few of the scrolls, but he's able to keep his hands off of them.
Just steal them.
Do you
Let's see what
want
you're able
those?
to
It's not
find
like we
here.
like these people. Just pocket them.
He just kind of mumbles something to himself and then looks at you and says a little more fiercely in one of the voices, "Get your hands off of the scrolls, Scritch."
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I'm really sorry.
He just shrugs and keeps looking around.
He looks at you and goes,
Alright,
"You
roll-
will
roll a
die for
D17.
this."
Roll it. It's a great catches. 7.
Scritch's eyes start
Wow, we
blazing
found
out
a
of his
7th
skull.
level spell. Imagine if we
Turns
rolled a
into a greater
17.
daemon.
17th level spell.
You find a scroll.
You find 7
Oh.
scrolls of power would kill.
You find
And
a
they're all
scroll with
Yeah.
find traps.
A scroll of what?
Find traps.
Well, I mean, you may as well pocket it.
All these scrolls of power would kill all go off at the same time, randomly targeting creatures within 3 square miles.
I'll pick it up and I'll hand it to Scritch. You
Alright.
can touch this scroll.
I'll take it and pocket it.
Right. You also find some kind of like some change if you want the change.
Yo, how much?
You find 8 pieces of silver.
Yup.
Alright.
Hopefully they can't like track this. Well, I guess we should keep moving.
Alright.
How
from
many
the study,
exits are there?
There are 2 exits.
Oh fuck. Do the doors look different?
No, they are exactly the same double doors.
Oh no.
One will
I'll just-
be.
I'll point at the 2 doors and shrug at Scritch.
Hold on, let me just make some shapes here.
So there are 2 doors that we have as options?
Yeah, hold on. And then
Well,
There you
if
have
there are 2 doors, just pulls out a silver coin, and then just kind of looks at you, points to one door, shows the head, points to the other, shows the tail.
incredible.
I mean, if you don't know where you're going, it's
a good
close enough.
strategy.
Flip your coin.
Yep. We'll say 1 is heads, 2 is tails. Ooh, I don't have physical coin on me. So, tails.
Which one was that?
Heads.
Door 2.
Alright, so door 2 I'm assuming is this one.
Wait a minute, why didn't you just... Whatever.
Shut up.
We'll have 1 be heads and 2 be tails, and then we'll roll this, and the 1 for 1d2 will be heads, and then the 2 on 2d2 will be tails.
Yeah.
Rather than having it be door 1 and door 2, and just rolling fucking d2.
We're role
Because
playing
he
the fact that we
doesn't have
flip
to
a coin,
die.
you dumbass. Alright, so I guess we'll cheekily, slowly.
If I had a
quietly
physical
open
coin, I
that
would have
door.
just flipped a physical coin and told you what it came up as, but I don't have one right this second.
I could have flipped like
See, this is why I always have
A
a credit
book.
card on me that I flip.
So, this is door 2, by the way.
yes.
I flip a bottle.
Sneakily, silently, ever so quietly, creepily open the door.
There's a man standing on the other side, and he shoots you.
We open the door, it's the Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. He heard you
Dun,
saying
dun.
sneakily,
Oh, fuck.
quietly.
Hold on. You open the door. Not, I obviously don't open the door, but you creak the door.
We actually kick the door.
You fucking kick the door down. You creak the
Full
door
on
open
drop
and
kick.
you reveal the foyer.
Oh fuck, Tom Foyer. Is there anyone
Yeah,
in it?
Foyer.
Any guards or anything?
There is a single guard here.
I don't care about his relationship status.
He does.
He's currently crying, looking at a picture of his ex-wife.
Oh no.
He's standing at the staircase.
Oh my god, he's just standing ominously in the middle of the room.
Hold on.
It's fine, just sneak past him. He's crying.
Oh shit.
I don't have any front-facing stairs. God damn it.
Why not just turn the token?
Because it looks stupid.
It does
Wrong
look pretty
way.
stupid.
It's gonna look stupid anyway.
No, the other sideways.
Alright, and then he's just there. There you go. Perfect.
I'll
Incredible.
sort of lean back into the study, just be like, there's a guard there. Do we want to check the other way?
Yeah, I'll go and look at the other door.
And then Scritch shoots him.
Alright,
That's my
Rich,
fist.
roll me perception.
All right, perception.
Don't worry, Mitchell. If things start be dangerous, we can split up and search for clues.
Okay. Okay. You quietly creak the door open. Quietly. As soon as you begin to open the door, you hear the creaking of a rocking chair.
Oh fuck! It's like that one room in Luigi's Mansion.
Well, yeah, I'll stop opening the door
Okay.
and just kind of make a look over to tell him and make kind of a quieter version of the noise, and then point at the door.
So not that way then.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'll just kind of step away from the door for a moment and kind of clack my beak a couple of times.
Johan.
Sebastian Bach.
Yep, I'm back.
We can probably sneak through the other place. I mean, it was pretty open, but
The other place is in like the front room.
yeah, I'll gesture the thumb towards there, like the big room. But I mean, if we want to try to sneak through what sounds like a scary rocking chair, we could.
Birch does offer a slightly third option. Just kind of goes and raises a finger up to his throat and then slides it and points to both doors.
My man.
You want to kill both the people in there?
Shake my head. Make kind of a quiet thwacking sound.
Okay, you want to knock them out.
Nod.
In that case, we should definitely go for the rocking chair. It's probably like an old woman or something.
Yes, let's.
He's going to look at you.
Let's assault this old woman.
What? It's easier.
Hypnocampus type.
You just hear possibly.
Well, okay, fine. We can get the guard first.
He does just kind of try and make a motion of it's a possibility, not required.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right. We could kill that old bitch.
I'm pretty sure we could. When I peeked into the foyer, how open was it?
Very open.
Ah, fuck. And how attentive did the guard seem?
He's literally just looking forward.
What is he? Oh my god, he is a Pokemon trainer. All we have to do is make sure we don't walk in straight lines and he's looking.
He's evolved. He has a
What you
cone
can
vision.
do is one of you walks forward and then just never progress the dialogue as the other one walks right past.
Oh,
Easy.
true. He'll get trapped. Well, I vote we go into the rocking chair room. Hopefully we don't have to knock out an old woman, but I will.
Yep, I'll nod. And then go back over to the door.
Okay.
I'll head over with them.
Alright. Jake, roll perception.
Oh, fuck. I gotta roll perception. It's gonna turn out that it's like a fucking mechanical rocking chair.
No. So you're attentively listening for the rocking. But you managed to catch the sound of a sob.
Scritch, whoever's in there's crying.
He'll just nod.
This is really easy. They won't be paying any attention.
Nod again. So, try and slip through the door,
Yeah.
or look to make sure the rocking chair isn't facing the door first.
Yeah, good plan.
I mean, it is a double door, so I mean, you can look both ways. You can open one door or the other door to look which direction you want to look
Yeah, we can
Open both of them at once.
peek through both different ways. What do we see if we peek through?
If you peek through, you see another door that leads, you presume, to the foyer. Another door on the opposite side. And you see a figure standing, or not standing, sitting at the window, looking towards the window in the rocking chair. They have their head down, so you can't really see their face.
They're standing on the rocking chair, crying as it rocks back and forth.
Standing on the
They're afraid for their life that they'll fall and die.
I can't get down.
Sitting in the rocking chair. You hear the rocking chair get kicked. You hear nothing anymore.
Oh Jesus, Leo.
You hear a sudden snap and deafening silence.
Thanos.
My God, it was Thanos.
Fucking snapped, dude.
Can't believe Thanos fucking snapped the legs off that rocking chair and killed that old woman.
I'll just sort of point at the door across the way and start to sort of creep towards it.
I will follow that.
All right. I mean, just for the fun of it, roll stealth.
Woohoo, 22.
Let's see. Yeah.
19.
Oh.
We're gonna say because you're enhanced by magic that it'll negate the one. We'll do
I
that.
mean, nat ones are irrelevant for skills anyway.
Not in the Leo campaign.
Yeah, Leo likes to make it so like you roll that one and your foot falls off.
But hey, not 20 though.
Man, only your foot falls off? That's pretty good.
It's pretty tame. You're right.
But
I mean,
since
with
you're
all the
enhanced by
bonuses,
magic,
it is a
it'll be fine.
19.
Anyway, you just there's what sounds like a woman crying in this room. Which door are you heading towards?
The far one.
Okay. All right, you make it across quietly and silently. She's just rocking herself, crying. She's trying to stifle her sobs, but not doing a great job at it.
I will point to her and give Scritch sort of a questioning look.
I mean, yeah, he looks her over and then just kind of shrugs and keeps moving towards the door.
Yeah. Guess we'll peek through the next door. Oh
Yep.
fuck, it's an ominous hallway.
Okay. You find not a dining room, but more of a it's like it's like a morning version of like a dining table.
A breakfast room.
The breakfast room.
Is there anyone in there? From the looks of it?
Yes, actually.
Oh fuck. It's gonna be a chef, and they're always attentive.
No, this is a breakfast room, as in like this is like a place where you'd sit and eat and stuff, and there's like.
Yeah, chefs love that. That's where they sleep.
No, they would sleep in like in the kitchen and shit, but like no, this person, this is a there's a child sitting at the table eating by herself.
Why are all these weird people out? It's the middle of the night. This lady's crying in her chair. There's kids eating by themselves. What are they eating?
Oreos. Oreos.
Oh my god, she's got Oreo.
She's eating
Kill
some
'em.
yogurt.
Yogurt.
Who the fuck eats yogurt in the middle of the night?
Yogurt's pretty good in the middle
No,
of
it's
the
the
night.
middle of the day. It just seems like the middle of the night because we're in Jack the Ripper time. Not to be
Ricker?
confused.
Jack the Ricker. Oh, I get
Jack the
angry
Ricker.
every second. My
Does he
blood
Rickroll
boils and I wish for death.
5 people, at least.
Canonically.
Is the
No,
yeah, how lit up is the room, by the way?
it's pretty lit.
Shut the hell up.
It's decently lit on like where she's at.
Decently
Oh,
lit.
On what she's at. What kind of drugs is she doing?
They're on the yogurt.
So like, here,
Kombucha.
let me draw this out. Hold on.
Oh god, here we go.
Everything you do is fucking drawn out.
Oh shit, it's a circle. Yo, it looks like a shitty washing machine
Chunky, 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 chunky.
I don't have a picture of a child. What happens if I type in child? Child. Oh, of course. This is my child. Excellent. Incredible. She is right there.
She's in the
Okay.
wall. Oh, okay. Is there a door in this room anywhere?
Yeah. There are 2 doors. There is one. I made this fucking foyer too small, so there's one here, and then I need to extend the foyer. Expando.
Now the foyer's even bigger than we anticipated.
And
Damn, we actually may have been able to make it across the foyer without that guy noticing us.
there you go. So, and she has like a little candelabra with lit candles, and she's just eating her little yogurt.
Candelabra.
How attentive does she seem?
On the yogurt, 100%.
How much cover is in this room?
Depends on if you count the yogurt.
Not much. I mean, there are just kind of displays of fine china all around, and just different display cabinets. That's about
Fine
it.
China.
Fine china, wine.
In Jack the Ripper times, you know.
Fine English.
All that China.
Fine English. That's how you just said.
You're fine English.
Yeah.
What walls are like the cabinets with like the fine English on?
You named them.
They're fine English. Good. They're on they're between each window, basically. They're like here. And there's 3 windows.
I'll look at Scritch, like a little confused, sort of mouth like, what do we do next? Oh, we've been moved back to the study.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta zoom in. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. And so she is facing that way.
That does not help at all.
No?
So is she facing like,
This way?
yeah, like that?
Perfect.
All right,
Oh,
go
we can
snap her
sneak
neck.
faster then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way.
By the way, Leo, does my ball of light always give off light, or do I need to focus on it to do that?
Is she laughing at her yogurt like in one of those
Clumps.
infomercials?
The orb of light that I have.
You have to focus on it.
All right.
I think it's just permanently on.
I mean, it might be.
Just
You
put it in
ever
a
get the
paper
feeling
bag.
like someone's
There's
watching?
ever burning torches, and that's how those are. Those things just keep burning forever.
Yeah, you literally just put it in a bag.
It's a good thing to know that I can turn it on and off.
Yes, you can
So.
turn it on and off.
No. I'm gonna fish that out and just kind of hold it and try and motion that we can go around the table on the left side here.
I'll nod to him. So we're sneaking behind her, right?
I mean, we can. How much room, like how much space do we have between, like, the wall?
Her and the wall, about 5 feet.
Okay,
Got plenty of space.
5 plus feet. 5 plus feet.
let's go that way then.
Worst case scenario, we could even rig up a little thing to make all the fine English fall after we've like left the room.
I don't know why you guys aren't entertaining the thought of just strangling a child. What? Seems like the easiest solution.
Look, I'm
Like,
many
"Get
things,
me
but
in
I'm
there."
not. I'm not chaotic good, by the way. I'm actually chaotic good.
I didn't say kill the child.
That's
Well,
what I'm for.
Bump her in the head. Take her yogurt.
Listen, just
Okay,
because
now
you strangle him with a garrote doesn't mean you're going all the way.
Oh my god. And honestly, kids are so sensitive these days. They need to be toughened up by, like, a near-death experience.
And it has to be with a groat because that's like the most lethal way to do it.
I'll strangle her with my bowstring.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah, why not? Multi-purpose.
I'd recommend using something closer to steel wire because it's thinner and so it'll get through that flesh easier. But whatever works.
Or a guitar or a lute string.
Oh, screw it. Let's just take her hostage.
Hey,
Wait, aren't you trying to be sneaky?
Yes, we are. We're trying to sneak
Not
past her.
anymore.
sneaky is a
Isn't the
state of
point of a
mind.
hostage that people know you have it?
Well, yeah, that way if we get
Well,
caught.
that's what we're doing. We're ambushing to take a hostage.
There's no reason to take her hostage.
Yeah, I know.
So you're saying kill her.
So we're
Yeah.
trying. What
No,
are
I'm
we
saying
doing?
we can
Trying
just
to-
sneak around her.
All
we're
right,
trying
listen.
to go like
So,
this, kind of.
so
Yeah.
you don't want to use the razor wire, or sorry, the barbed wire. Go for razor wire.
I have neither of these things.
Why not?
Because
You
I
think he was a
don't.
razor? He's a bird. He doesn't grow hair.
Yeah, that too.
I'll
You
sort of
should
like
have wire
signal
though.
from
Everyone
you,
needs some
by the
wire.
way.
Well, I mean, can we sneak around, or do you need us to roll stealth again?
She's paying attention to her yogurt. You can just go around.
So now we've made it to the door of truth.
Okay, so you're trying to get to the far door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to make it across.
Mitchell, get off the table.
This fucking child is eating yogurt. Come on.
Clack across the table.
I do like the idea that we let her see us and then just like knock over all the fine English and then just go, no one will ever believe you.
I mean,
Oh,
I
God.
was half thinking about trying to like light up the orb in front of me if the room was dark enough and just make it look like I was a spirit or something passing through. And
Oh,
with
no,
a
a
similar
spirit.
idea of freaking no one will believe that you freaking saw this.
Oh no, a spirit. Well, good thing Mom told me how to deal with that, and then she just started shooting at you.
Fireball.
Two of them.
Fireball, this room will be gone very quickly. I won't have to worry
Oh
about
no,
the fight
all the
trying
fine
to...
English. There's no such thing as fine English. Let's be honest.
So, make it to the other door.
Peeking through.
Yeah.
All right. It's a kitchen.
Oh fuck no.
Guess who's in here?
Oh, there's a chef.
There are two chefs.
The yogurt maker.
Is one of them Ratatouille himself.
It's
Both of them
Lord
are
Farquaad.
Ratatouille.
And that
Lord
bad genie from
Farquaad
the
isn't a
Bartimaeus
chef.
trilogy.
He's a lord. It's his name. You fucking idiot. You fucking stupid. No. All right.
Did anyone
I'm
read
gonna-
the
I'm gonna cut that
Bartimaeus
off.
trilogy? That evil
anyway.
genie.
Whoops, that's a box.
How lit up is the kitchen, by the way?
Very lit up.
Oh shit.
It's like fucking bright.
And what are the chefs up to?
This one seems to be prepping, and this one seems to be storing
What's he prepping?
some meat. He has a cleaver in hand.
Oh fuck, he's ready to kill. Is there a lot of cover in this room?
There's most of the walls are either lined with like counters and shelves, and then there's the two islands. He is facing this direction. Where's my fucking, there you go. He is looking out towards like this way. He's prepping on a counter,
Oh, okay.
not
And
on
what's
the
the
island.
storing guy doing?
And this guy over here, the one with the blue dot, he is looking in this direction.
All right, so we just got to do an old figure eight maneuver, where we kind of go, you know.
And they're just chatting.
Oh, actually, that's
about
like a Big Dipper.
They're just chatting about how the young master hopefully enjoys her yogurt.
So this is now the time when we make her say this yogurt sucked. I want you to make me another one. Then we sneak through while they're busy.
Well, she didn't say anything, so that'll be a little hard without
Oh
her
my God,
actively
that's
saying
right.
it.
Mitchell can say things in other people's languages and sound like them.
Yeah.
This is perfect. So I'll sort of like gesture like the path that I did with the arrow, point along with it,
Yeah.
and look at him.
He'll nod, though he seems to be paying attention to the conversation as well.
Oh yeah, Leo said they're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Leo, what are they talking about?
They're talking about what are they going to prep for tomorrow?
What specific words are they saying for Mitchell's purposes?
It's true.
You don't need to bother. Unless they say anything that I can really use to distract one of the other ones, then...
The password is.
Besides, if we take that route, we don't need to bother with it. It would only be if we wanted to go through this door.
And this is a door, by the way. This blue one. That's the door. It's way big, but yeah.
Yeah, that leads back outside. So right now,
Alrighty.
we don't need it. So let's try and sneak through in that path.
I'll start heading through, taking that path. And obviously, when we get to the islands, I'll like crouch down so I'm behind it.
Roll stealth.
Stealthy times.
All right. Am I gonna have as the same
19.
thing? Nope. It's gonna be 21.
God, we are rolling great. If you take away our modifiers, you can combine our last rolls together, and it's less than 10.
Yep.
We actually have a combined total of 9. If you combine our last 4 together.
Nope. It's a good thing you have the spell going.
It's a good
Alrighty.
thing.
you have modifiers.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you guys make it to here, to the first island. Pretty well.
Oh, I'm still on arrow mode. Eee. Oh. Ah! Aha! By the power of pressing Alt, I can actually be in a cooler looking location.
That's right.
And
Try
so
that, but
is the-
also hit F4. It'll be good.
So is the storing guy still looking?
Yeah, he hasn't moved, but this guy starts taking footsteps.
Oh fuck! Which
Where's
way
he
does it
go-
sound like he's going? Oh shit!
Does that answer your question?
Is he taking him to the basement?
I'll sort of quickly gesture to like turn around and go around there.
All right.
Okay.
So
Holding
around the
Alt.
other side.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I'm not holding Alt.
All right.
Like that?
He's carrying a bunch of stuff and bringing a bunch of stuff to the airshift.
Well, if they're both paying attention to each other, I'll gesture to make like a dash towards the other island.
Yep. So try and get over. Can we try and get over with the current rolls?
Roll stealth one more time.
Hey, 26.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, easy.
My how the tables have turned.
And we don't even need to press Alt in this area. We're in the perfect place. So where is Blue Boy looking?
He's still moving. He just keeps kind of moving from here to here, like
This is some Ratatouille shit.
right here. He's just in this area, like storing. all this stuff.
Yeah. What else
This
is
was
there
Ratatouille
like
shit,
along the
they'd be
walls and
fucking rats,
whatnot?
and this would be much easier.
There's a lot of shelving with different like spices and herbs and different ingredients.
Anything like glass or metal?
Yeah. There's a lot of like mason jars.
All right. I'm gonna fish one of the darts out of my pack and aim for kind of a large amount of the glass or metal stuff on this wall.
Okay.
And try and
Take your shot.
hit those. I don't have a thing set up for darts because I've never used them before.
Hey, that's how I
So-
was with Carl.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm
that's what
not gonna
happens
set
with
up a whole new
Harris.
one because I probably won't ever again. So I'm just gonna roll with the dagger. It's the same bonus.
You know, there's a chance that you had that exact same
The jar
thought before.
dodges. No, I'm kidding.
The jar is alerted to your presence.
The jar
It's
will
fine
remember
though. You
this.
killed the jar.
It begins shattering and
How long does it
begins
take?
shattering.
the ship's it begins to kind of
Fine
domino
English takes a
effects.
while to shatter and fucking Jack the Dicker time.
A bunch of you shatter a bunch of the jars. First, the ships are quite startled, and then they start yelling.
Yeah, I'm
One
gonna
of them starts
try and
yelling
move
about
for the
damn-
door
about
here.
There's a
damn
knife in
rats
that
again.
jar.
How the
Well,
fuck does a rat
after chucking
destroy
it,
a
I'm
bunch
going
of
to start
jars?
trying to
That knife
move for
threw
the
a
door.
dagger into that jar.
I'm gonna follow
That
behind
rat threw a
Scripturally and move for the
jagger
door,
into
by the
those
way.
jars.
It's not even a dagger. He threw a dart.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move through the door though.
Those rats, they've now upgraded to dagger tech.
It's not a dagger, it's a dart.
They've
I'm just
upgraded
making
to
you think
fucking
for a dart.
throwing weapon tech in general because I don't give a shit.
Okay. Did you guys create this door or just fucking booked it through?
Yeah, no, not with these guys in here.
Um,
So if there's someone in here, they're gonna probably get punched if they noticed us.
Okay, well, this is actually a staircase downwards.
So it's crazy. This actually turns out to be where all of the guards sleep.
You-
Who would have
it-
thunk? And they're
You like
all
bust
awake.
into the room and
They're all
there's just
just
like
right on top of each other.
10
They're
guards
all
there.
awake, sitting on their beds.
Yeah. They're gossiping about love and
They're
other gay
gossiping.
shit.
Girl talk. What?
Mm.
Love.
Oh god, Mitchell got crushed by a staircase.
Right, so it's a staircase leading downwards
Christ.
All right.
into the cellar.
Oh, this is
I guess
always
I'll,
where you
yeah,
want
I'll
to
look back at the other door. Do they still seem distracted, or
Yes, they are trying to see what happened, trying to
Yep.
find what to pick
so
up.
I'll look over at the other door and then just kind of gesture in a effectively a do you want to check it?
I'll just shrug and sort of point my chin towards the staircase.
All right. Then yeah, I'll start moving down.
And I will
Is it-
follow him.
Is it dark or do they have it lit up down here?
It is dim.
All right. Yeah, I'll just look over at Talum and just wave a hand in front of my face.
I'll nod and just get in front of him.
Yeah, I'll pull out the orb, but I'm gonna keep it.
I'll extend a hand behind me and like sort of grab his wrist.
So
No, I'll start heading down the stairs.
Okay. It's not too many. It's just a few flight of stairs that leads down into the cellar. They have more storage, more barrels filled with things.
well,
Well, are there any like labels on the barrels?
Yeah. Different wines and ales. And there's also another staircase leading even deeper down.
Well,
That is that one's the on top of the stairs is of that staircase is a torch.
I'll sort of point at the torch and look at you.
just gonna raise up the orb that's not glowing yet.
I'll just nod and then start heading down that staircase as well.
So I'll,
This is
I'll
the
follow
wine
them.
cellar, but when you go further down, that's actually the Rancor pit. So
How'd you know?
Because you're predictable.
That's where Star Wars got him. So they had him in Victorian England first. Died out at some point between the two.
God. Okay. What have you guys done here? Whoops! I'm just grabbing the whole fucking map. Players here. Okay, you guys are at the top here.
oh, we're in a new dimension. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Oh god, ominous long hallways with doors on each side.
of differing sizes.
Let me guess. These doors are like bars.
No, they're doors.
Oh, this
Why are there
is
so
this
many
isn't just like a
bars?
conveniently placed dungeon.
Yeah. I actually need to go to the bathroom quick, so you can keep going. I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Does each of these bar doors have a bar?
I'll just keep following you, Tell.
No, I just
All right, I guess I'll start by peeking through this door.
Okay. You open the door. This door. What's the notes? This door is filled with a bunch of gems.
Oh, how nice!
A whole
Uh,
room full of gems.
A room full of gems. Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're not cut or anything. They're just like the raw material.
They
Oh,
haven't
okay,
really
so
been
they're
working out.
not really worth that much right now.
Not right now, no.
Okay, I guess I'll check the door across from them.
This one is filled with same thing.
Child
just
labor.
different minerals.
Okay. Next up, this door down here.
This door you'll notice is special.
Oh fuck! It's a wheelchair.
It has a star on it, and it says trophies.
How many dead grandpas do you think are in there?
We'll leave that one for now. We'll leave that one for now. I'm gonna start drawing rooms that I've looked down with X's, so I don't forget. I'll check the one across from it. Yeah, this room's scary, and it says there's a star on the door, and it says trophies, so I'm not checking it yet.
There is a plaque on this door, just a rectangle, little rectangle. It says artifacts.
Oh, it
Says
hasn't really been
trophies
brushing
part
its
2.
teeth.
Artifacts? Well, that seems interesting. I'll peek in that door.
It's a room.
There's a whole Darksteel forge.
Oh shit!
There's a
The
room
shotgun trap above the
with-
door goes off. Your head explodes like a watermelon.
This door
How's
hasn't
that
been
for a
brushing
fucking
its
artifact?
teeth. There's plaque on it.
You already made that joke.
I know. I thought it was so good I couldn't resist a repeat performance.
Hate to see it. I
Oh,
get
fuck,
it.
This room,
but
this
it's
room's
still
so important.
sad.
It actually has the room on the map.
That's it. Back out. Leave.
Dwarves 1 and 2 just had a bunch of uncut gems behind them, by the way, Mitchell.
Okay.
And they didn't even steal any.
Well, I'm gonna go back for them, you crazy person.
Why not just fucking grab them to begin with?
Because what if I find more important stuff that I want?
Then drop the uncut gems.
But then they won't be where they left them.
Exactly.
Oh
there are
no, you're gonna
12
cause
there
these
are
people a
12
minor
pedestals,
inconvenience while robbing them.
There's 12 pedestals with on top of the pedestals. There's little like stands for different artifacts.
Well, what kind of artifacts are there?
It depends which one you're gonna look at.
You know, it's not a big room.
There's 12. There's 12 artifacts.
I guess I'll sort of
I look at
Shit,
number
but-
7.
shimmy my way in and start looking them over. We'll start top left. Why not?
All right, top left is a sword. It is a very basic looking sword. The only thing that strikes you as odd is the gem that is embezzled into the hilt. That looks like an eye.
Embezzled.
Embedded, sorry, not embezzled.
Embezzled.
Embezzled. He stole it.
I'm embezzling gems into my sword.
They'll never catch me.
It's
Next we're gonna
embedded
get fucking
into the-
bedazzled swords.
Do any of the does it like have a plaque that's like, hey, this is the
No, there are no plaques on any of these pedestals.
oh, fuck. All right, what's number 2 got in store?
Number 2 is a where's number 2? It is a ring as well.
What do you mean as well? The first one was a sword.
As well. It is a ring.
This one's also bedazzled.
What does it look like?
bedazzled?
You can't
What?
just say it's a ring. Could be like someone's wedding ring and they just put it here.
Oh, how cute. It is a ring
Does it have anything embezzled into it?
that etched into it's like a silver band, and etched into it are constellations.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll look. Leo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going through all of them.
Okay, hold on. Gotta
Let's.
pull the list all down together. Okay. The next one is a shield. This one has
Oh, this one's
two-
also a shield. Okay, interesting.
This one's a shield. It has 2 roses crisscrossing painted onto the front.
I hate flowers.
They're coarse and irritating, and they get everywhere. Not like you.
Okay. The
Do
next one
flowers do that?
is a helmet. That comes with like kind of like a face mask.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Most
That's so we've got these all have something interesting. This one's just a helmet.
it's really I mean it's not really it's a
Oh,
helmet
wow,
made
is
of
this the-
glass.
Is this the helmet that Shrek wore when he had to fight the dragon in Shrek 1?
The very one.
oh yeah, so
Wow.
Stupid. Oh god. The next one is a feather.
Ooh.
It is in a rainbow color.
It's a gay feather.
No, it's
Yeah.
Harpy's feather duster.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. It's the next one is a choker. The choker
Oh no, that's the
has
gayest one.
I hardly even know her.
Reminds me of my dad.
of course
Yeah.
you wouldn't fucking strangle this child, but you're gonna choke her. This is bullshit.
The choker's offset with on the front. It has a heavy looking purple gem on it.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is a chest plate.
Well, chances of us carrying that out are slim to none.
Wear
it's
it
a
out,
chest
smile.
plate, and it looks very delicate, but on closer inspection, it looks like made of dragon scales.
Oh wow. That's not as exciting as I thought it was a diamond chest plate from Minecraft.
The next one is what appears to be an iron staff, and etched onto its sides are just kind of like tally marks.
My god, whoever used that must have thought they were really cool. Another one, yeah.
Another one.
If you've only killed enough people to fit on one sword, you're a fucking coward.
You could be very brave, but also not very good.
There is another ring.
Then perish like the dog.
What's
you
this
are.
ring look like?
This ring is a very simple band with on top of it has a giant, not giant, but like a large black stone.
Ooh, that's edgy. I like it.
The next item is a necklace. And this one has a multiple little what's it called? Multiple little what looks like different mouths etched into its into what the side pieces. And then there is an opal on the bottom of it. The next item on the pedestals is this large crystal. It is just a pink crystal. And the last item is a small little doll that is it seems to be sitting kind of in like the fetal position, like where it's like be holding its knees, but it's covering its face with its hands.
The fecal position.
And those are the items.
Sounds like the entirety of those campaigns.
Scritch, did you like any of those?
He's just gonna look them all over, and then point at the feather, and then look back at you and just kind
Go
of cock his head.
Grab it.
Wee woo, wee woo.
He's gonna kind of pause and think for a moment, then go, "What is it?"
I don't know. It's the feather and it's rainbow.
Magic?
Probably. It's in the artifact room.
Gonna look at it. Then after a few more moments, just kind of walk over and attempt to pick it up.
Which one are you picking up?
The rainbow feather.
Rainbow feather. Okay. You managed to pick it up.
Alright. Nothing happens. Just picks it up without any issues.
No. You feel a little lighter. That's about it.
I mean, I'm already pretty light, but
Okay, so Scritch, I'm gonna be real. I kind of want to steal like a lot of this.
I'm looking through it and
Yeah.
going through the math in my head, and yes, all of it.
I mean, yeah, Scritch just kind of looks down and shakes his head, but then kind of makes a gesture like, "Go ahead."
I'm gonna grab the rings, the necklace, the choker. What was the other like small jewelry?
There's
So
a necklace.
Yeah, there was
There's a necklace, a choker, 2 rings, the pink crystal, and then the little odd statue.
Oh yeah, we want the pink crystal as well.
In the meantime, by the way, Scritch is going to attempt to like kind of feed the rainbow feather through some of his like the back of his head feathers, so it will stay there.
Oh my god, gay pride Scritch.
I mean, those are already orange, so it fits there better than the rest.
Jake.
Gay or
Yeah. Uh oh. All right. Hold on. How many rings? Ring. Black.
You find a lot of curses.
This is still probably.
You didn't put any of them on, did you?
Well, no, not yet. I was just grabbing
That's
them.
what I thought.
Now these are the newfangled. If you pick them up, they curse you.
I'm trying to remember.
This is
how
the
to
new
note these
fangled. You
all.
pick them up and they
Magic.
fucking
Choker.
explode.
Let's do artifact room.
You pick them up and then power.
Magic. Necklace.
Just power word kill you on the spot.
Artifact room.
I'd like 5 saving throws.
Pink crystal. Artifact room. And then
Okay, so you left the sword, the helmet.
ring, too. Well,
the
I
chest
was
plate.
I was actually gonna ask how big the sword.
The sword, it's like a normal short sword.
Oh, a short sword. All right, never mind. Resident sleeper.
So the short sword. So wait. So you left the sword, the helmet, the shield, the chest plate, the iron staff, and the odd statue.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
I would take the chest plate to give to Chalet, but it's just not gonna be realistic.
And you can't even steal the shield for me, bastard.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, it's now a good time to mention that I'm not that good at these. Oh, hey, that's actually really good.
I'm getting you.
Yeah, for -2, that is really good.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm
Let's
getting
do-
extra damage.
You don't.
Meanwhile,
You feel an uneasiness about.
I'm getting better, guys.
You feel an uneasiness about the
Hey, yo.
pink crystal.
About the pink crystal, like what kind of uneasiness? Just like
You feel something tugging at your heart.
I'm gonna set that one back down.
Okay.
But see, I wanted to steal like half the room. What kind of a shield is it?
Other than whatever magical property it must obtain, it's just a regular shield.
He means like what type of shield? Like a buckler, like
Yeah.
a kite shields,
Oh,
like
kite
a
shield.
small. All right.
The shield.
Peyton, what kind of
There's no
shields
such
do you
thing
use?
as new shields now.
Since I now ride on a horse, kite shields.
Oh, okay. How heavy is this thing, and how hard is it to be sneaky with it?
It's pretty hard to be sneaky with it unless you just leave it kind of like strapped to your back. I imagine that way it doesn't move that
Well,
much.
yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna wear it.
Use this as shield so that we can't see him. Counts as-
Hey, isn't that the shield from the artifact room? Yeah,
Oh,
wow,
right.
I didn't know it could walk.
Yeah, kept under safe lock and key behind 2 shifts.
Yeah, this isn't really the best guarded room.
It's not that heavy. It's
Alright,
just
in that
pretty easy
case-
for you.
I'll grab that and strap it to my back.
Okay. Okay.
Should we keep going?
All right. Let me just wait.
Yeah.
I need to highlight what you left behind. Okay. So,
Alright,
the
so
sword.
pink crystal, get rid of that.
So you left the pink crystal, the sword, the
Rose.
helmet.
Yeah.
Hang on, somewhere. The chest plate. And the iron staff. And the statue, right?
Yep. I am still tempted to just hang on to that pink crystal, but
It can only go poorly.
Hey, Scritch,
Jake-
carry that crystal for me.
Jake wants to hold on to the crystal, but Talam's already a nervous enough person.
Alrighty. Okay. And we're gonna hold you guys right there. We're gonna switch on over to fucking ambush brigade.
I hope
swear
they
to God,
find
if you don't stop
the
playing that flute,
desperately
I'm gonna
needed
gut
antidote.
you.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 5% chance that they're doing that. 5% chance they're doing that. 45% chance they're fucking around. 50% chance things have
Yeah.
gone poorly.
They're dead.
No, 20% chance. Oh, that 50% chance is them being fucking dead.
Hold on just a second. Upload. A, B, C, D.
So we've got a cow and a horse here.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the beginning of a joke. Finish this joke, Lumpy.
You're barred or something.
Come on.
If you think this is funny, just wait for the ambush itself.
Oh my god.
You think afterwards we're
I am a
picking
forge
up
cleric
the
/ bard.
pieces might be kind of. Mhm.
A roll 20 has decided to shit itself. Please hold.
Yeah, it
No.
does. Its most preferred time is at the most inopportune moments. Or forever, in the case of fricking Chase.
It's great.
Well, it was freaking great for one of the games because one person had like dramatic delay for his die rolls. Like he'd
That's
roll,
right.
and then the results would have like dramatic delay.
I forgot
So
about
it
that.
would last just long enough to not be annoying, but enough to be dramatic.
And
And
very
then there was
funny.
Chase, where he just didn't bother rolling for like
Yeah,
how
you
long?
had a solid like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate whenever the fucking squares of the map don't match up with the fucking game. Oh,
I mean,
Do you have the snap
can set
to
that
grid
up,
button
but-
selected?
no, this is enough. We're just gonna...
no, it's that sort of thing. I mean, you could just get rid of the maps grid,
Yeah.
and then just use the
Yeah, it's whatever.
you have.
We just
Oh, nice.
I just mean then
you
characters
guys
will
set up camp
be on their
right
squares.
over here. Theo, awaken.
Mr. Valentine. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Guys haven't failed that much yet.
Give it time.
Hence the yet.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the road like the fucking Black Knight. None shall pass.
None shall chuck.
Except I'm on the horse. None shall pass.
Hopefully, it doesn't go the way that fight went, though.
Don't worry. It probably will. It'll go the way. We're over here.
I guess there was
Theo and I were talking ambush plans earlier. I
Yeah.
have
Be right back. Yeah, he's be right back.
I have illusory spells to
Yeah.
create ambushing stuff for us.
Oh, like what?
That sounds pretty
Like a
dishonorable to me.
Big rock.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the road and
I mean, you're in a
tell
forest.
them to fuck off.
A big, thick tree.
What are you gonna do with that big, thick?
I'm just gonna do the honorable
Stand
thing.
inside it.
Are you just gonna stand in the middle of the road?
No, we're gonna stand inside of a big,
Yeah.
illusory.
I have honor. I'm going to give them the option of surrendering or dying.
Oh, and that's where we come in from the side.
I don't give a shit what you did.
Oh my god.
I mean,
All right.
that is kind of how you do paladins. You
Alright.
do
Yeah.
the honorable thing, and the rest of the group is like, okay, when that goes poorly, we'll cover you.
Yeah, but you
Right,
gotta give them the chance.
Yeah,
This,
Hence
you catch
why,
it.
when it goes poorly, then you jump.
Yeah.
I don't like human suffering. I attempt to resolve all things without bloodshed.
Is there, in your opinion,
So I'll attempt to resolve without
any
bloodshed.
kind of
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
any kind of simple metal object no more than 5 feet by 5 feet that you would like made?
Are there any simple metal objects no more than 5 feet by 5 feet that I want made?
Yeah.
You want him to forge you something?
I don't know. You want to make a
fancy-
fucking tank trap?
a bear
Just
trap?
razor wire, kind of simple.
Can I make barbed wire? Like a big coil
Yes,
of it?
barbed wire simple. Barbed wire is pretty simple to make. You just take wire and then you wrap sharp wire around it. It's
I
fucking
mean,
easy
I'm
shit in
guessing
the world.
A sword would probably fall under the simple metal objects. So, and a sword is way more complex than
A
barbed
suit
wire.
of armor counts.
Yeah. So I think yeah,
A
barbed
suit
wire
of
probably.
armor.
I just want Leo to say yes because he's, the DM.
What did you want me to say?
Actually, wait a minute.
I was wondering if I could make a big old coil of barbed wire with
Sure.
my Forge Cleric Artisan's Blessing. All right?
Yeah, sure. Why not? What are you gonna do with the barbed wire?
We're going to use it to help us with our ambush.
Nothing yet.
We're still figuring out how we
No, I
want to
wasn't planning to do anything yet. That's something to use in the future.
Oh, you just want it? Like, period?
Yeah,
As
the
long as
future,
you get
yes.
As long as you have the money or the materials, then you can do that. It's not like you'll use very many of your things other than to make the undead run away.
Yeah, Hubris had a painting for his wife being made. Forgot about that. Of his wife.
I was thinking we could, like, lay it
He had a
flat,
painting of
kind
barbed
of,
wire
kind of
being-
behind.
You just throw the
where we-
painting in the thing and then just make it into barbed wire.
So
I
what,
was
just
thinking
put it
we'd,
like back
That's not how
here.
that works
I was
anyway.
thinking we'd
Doesn't
like
matter.
lay it flat, like a good ways, like away from Payton, like, but on the other side of them
Like back here.
as they, yeah, and then we'd have it attached to something that we'd like pull to like lift it a couple feet off the ground so they can't like run away on horses and stuff.
That is not going to go well. That's not going to end with someone who is a hostage. That's going to end with someone who's been perforated and bleeding to death.
I'm a cleric. I'll fix them.
Oh
Put
my
it
god,
into
not
barbed
this.
wire.
Barbed wire is like just lay it out fucking so that way it's hard for them to advance.
Well,
Like just string it between a number of
okay,
trees,
so you're
so
walking
they can't
down
go
like
through
an
it.
idyllic forest pathway, and then you see a shit ton of barbed wire, and you're like, this wasn't here the other day. I feel like barbed wire is a
Have you
giveaway.
forgotten that I'm also going to be standing road going surrender or die?
Yeah, sneak attack is not really in the cards for you
Yeah,
guys.
but I feel like if you do that, then they just turn around and go
At
the
least
other
not-
way,
directly.
right?
I have a horse and I'm willing to run them down.
How many of them do we expect?
I don't think we were told.
Who are we waiting for? Do we
Also,
know?
you guys can set up an ambush. Theo.
Do we
Or
know?
Yeah, I think you have a Theo and a Hippo Cow.
apparently an uncle from the family that who hates us, the Dunsers.
All right. Do we know what they look like?
I presume we do. Hey, Leo, you got answers for any of these questions?
The one question that I heard
And
was
we're
that,
back.
yes,
Welcome back.
back to you.
Oh hell yeah!
Welcome
I
back.
will let
It's
you
your
know
turn
when-
to do things.
Whenever the cart will be on its way. Should
Okay,
have
so
eyes
there's a
on the
cart that we're expecting.
A carriage.
Carriage. All right.
How do you? You know what? I'll deal with that issue once we get there.
What?
fine.
What issue?
How am I gonna fucking lance charge a carriage? Unless I just
Very
start
careful.
killing the horses.
Oh my god.
Actually, I could probably spear the person off the seat.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
that was the at least partially
Well,
what.
are we trying to kill people
Or-
or capture them?
I mean, I'm guessing that she won't be
Capture.
driving her only carriage, right?
No.
She's a
Are we
noble.
trying to kill everyone that's not her, or just capture her?
Who's
We
her?
could
It's
just-
an uncle.
Oh,
We could
okay.
just dig a pit, and then
Yeah,
I
it's
could.
an uncle.
I
I thought it was a cousin at first.
No, it's an uncle.
We could just dig a pit, and I could make it seem like there's not a pit, and then they just drive their horses into it.
Fucking break the horse's
Oh,
legs. Oh,
Great. Then we're gonna have horses with broken.
And the carriage will be stuck in the
will
pit, and they'll be
then
very
become
easy
dead
to
horses.
capture.
A horse with a broken leg is a dead horse.
I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, and we could put barbed wire around the lips so they can't climb out. Oh,
How good is how wide is this illusion you can make?
20-foot
What
cube.
spell are you using?
Major illusion.
20-foot cube? Yeah,
Major
that works.
image.
Mm-hmm. Which I believe can do other things too.
Yeah.
Is major the one where you can make sounds and whatnot as well?
Including sounds, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted.
Yeah, you can do a lot.
I can
Hmm.
use my action to cause the
That's pretty
image to
good.
move to any
Yeah.
other spot within range. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance so that its movements appear natural for the image. For example, if you create an image of a creature and move it, you can alter the image that appears to be walking. You can cause the illusion to make different sounds at different times, even making it carry on a conversation, for example. Man.
And there's a check for whether or not someone thinks is bullshit or not.
It's always bullshit. Everything's bullshit.
I think we dig a pit.
Only if you deal with gnomes.
Fuck the world and fuck the code.
That's the plan, Oberyn says.
Land here and fucking challenge them.
Wish we dig like a hole or something. But then I make it look flat. And so
Hmm.
then the
You could always
horses
go with the
tumble into it and they pull the carriage with them.
Could always go with the good old classic for bandits.
What's that?
Knocking a tree over.
Could do that too.
Yeah, that's more something you want to do behind them.
Well, no.
What
So
attracts
the tree stops the cart, right? And then
Do we have axes? No, I get what he was saying. I was making a joke. Not a good one.
Besides, you don't really need something to stop them. You already have that.
Yeah.
that solution's already been found.
Oh yeah, that's Payton.
Yeah.
Why don't we just
Yeah.
toss them in a pit to begin with, then reason with them?
Because
have them
tossing them in the
surrender.
pit might be seen as a form of aggression.
Then
No.
we have tea
If
and biscuits. Oh no, not the
First,
if they fall
first,
in on
first
their
we
own,
cut
yes,
out their
you know.
tongues, and then we start asking them questions.
No, listen. If they fall into the pit on their own, they can either accept our help.
All right, I'm
or,
using that for a bandit at some point. Freaking, you dig a pit, the cart falls in it. Well, you see, we just come to ask you for some of your money, and then we'll help you out. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're not stabbing you and everything else,
Well,
right? You
see,
already fell in on your
the
own, so we're
difference
just
is
helping
we
you out
are
now.
we aren't
Yeah.
asking for money and then getting them out. Asking to kidnap one of them.
Well, see, you look
And
like
then
you got
leave.
some really disturbed horses there. You know, it would be really putting myself at risk to try and interact with them. So I'd have to be compensated. You know.
Mhm.
This is a great
Yeah,
scheme
well,
as bandits.
that's-
We
that's
aren't bandits. We're
entirely
trying to
going into a
kidnap
freaking
someone.
bandit.
So he's not to leave the room until you or someone else comes and get him. No. He's not allowed to leave the room until I come and get him.
Jesus.
So
Listen, great.
no
great
one's allowed to
scheme for
enter the
making
room.
money. Yeah. Great scheme if you want to rob some people. Not as great if we're trying to kidnap someone.
Why
wait,
not? They're in there.
so he stays here until you come back to come and get him. Yes. But where are you guys going? Oh, we're coming with you.
Christ. You know what? Fuck it. You guys figure out whatever plane you're going with. I already have mine.
I'm digging a pit.
Wait, are
You
we
know,
supposed
I
to?
thought
are we-
Mitchell's and I adventure was gonna go a lot worse, but this seems to be way more smooth than whatever the hell this is.
What's wrong with digging a
Wait.
pit? It's what I'm voting for.
Are we? We're not killing the person, right?
No.
Nothing about
Ideally,
this
we
is
won't be killing
butchery.
any
I'm
of
just
these.
digging a pit. It's that they can't.
This is a hostage situation.
We're taking hostages.
That is the
Did you
idea.
forget- Oh my god. I'm on a team with a bunch of animals, but not like the cool kind, like dogs.
Hey, Arlen's cool.
I said like dogs.
Let
Wait,
me.
Tomlin's cool.
I just feel like it'll be easier to
I'd
take
say
a
you're on this
hostage if they
team.
can't drive the carriage
That's
away.
true.
That's
true.
The
why
only way
I'm
to be able to
advocating
drive
a
the
pit.
carriage is through
Plenty of
me.
others.
And you can't turn a carriage around very easily on this road. You're not gonna be
Why
able
don't
to
you
do a
guys just light the
3-point
carriage on
turn.
fire?
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too.
And then we bar the doors.
Yeah.
I thought
And then
we were trying to
whoever
get a
makes it out
hostage.
deserves to live.
Why don't we combine that with the pit idea, where we put it in a pit and then light it on fire?
We put them in a pit and then we dump lava on them.
And then we
No,
cut
but-
down trees on top of it.
No,
Yeah.
put him in the pit, then put some sand blocks above the pit so it
We put them in
falls.
a pit and then we
And then
dump lava
Peyton-
in the pit and then we cover it with obsidian. And then I
Peyton
tell
can
them to
ask for their
surrender.
Yeah.
All right, we're here to talk. Ah!
I've come to bargain. Just me to fucking corpses on the ground.
Do we have any sense for how much time we have before these folks line up? I feel like digging a
Zero.
humongous pit would take a lot of time.
You're gonna get a little trench that like the cart just goes over.
It'll bump
This is
for the
gonna be
car.
How
less than a- this is gonna be
quickly
less of a
can
hostage
you
situation, more like
dig
a Looney
a
Tunes episode.
Grave.
Fucking, oh my god, it's gonna be fucking Tycoon versus the fucking Roadrunner.
Alright, so to stop a horse, I figured a grave is probably the amount of dirt we need to move, something like that. So an experienced gravedigger in optimal soil can do it by 6 hours. If
Yeah,
you're
but-
in dense clay, it can take 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And we aren't experienced grave diggers.
Yeah, but they don't have magic.
Do you have a shovel?
Let me
No,
check.
No.
I don't think I have a shovel. I could make a shovel.
Yeah, you could. You could make a metal shovel.
Entirely out of steel. Yeah, entirely out of metal, which
I
isn't
mean,
going to
still a
get
shovel.
tired.
No, I could just take a stick and make a shovel head on the end of it.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Yep.
I mean, you can.
I have 15 feet of chain.
What? Pray tell.
Where's old man?
Old man isn't here.
Eh.
Old man shot
All
himself.
right. How about this? Fuck this. Payton, ask him to
Yeah.
stop, and then we'll jump out of the sides.
Yeah. It took us this long to go for the tried and
Hey,
true
Ham,
tactic
do you
of
hide
tell
good?
them to stop and then ambush.
No.
All right, it's okay. Come over here with us. We got a plan. We're just gonna sit inside some illusory terrain. You can
I
join
can't
us.
believe it took us this long to get with the most basic plan ever of stop the carriage and then tell them and then give our demands and then attack.
All right, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of undergrowth. Oh shit!
Man, this one area of the
That's
forest
this
seems
size.
a lot more undergrowthy than the rest of it. That's weird.
No, I'll just make the ground seem to rise a bit, and we'll just be crouched here.
You realize you could just make it look like you aren't there, right? Like you can just
No,
make
that
it
would be
look...
invisibility, dude. We can't make ourselves not see through.
You would
I'm
have to
hiding
be
behind the
somewhere.
tree.
There has to be an interposing image that they can't see through, behind which we sit.
Oh,
Who is that?
He's
an old
here
man.
to save me.
Oh, the old
It's-
Hi,
man's
Chase.
here.
Oh, take a look at my life.
Going on in
trying to come up with a plan.
Oh, hey, you're
talked
in the
about it for
squad,
like
Yeah.
minutes, and then came back to the most basic.
Llisten,
We're
I had my
setting
plan
an
from the
ambush.
get-go.
Ham, put
My
yourself
plan
in
did
this
not
green
change.
box.
I've already said I'm hiding behind this tree and I've already rolled stealth.
Okay. All right. You're behind that tree.
I'm tiny.
Chase, as the current plan goes, I stand in the middle of the road and tell them to fucking give up the uncle or fucking we fight. And if they say no, they get jumped from the sidelines. Shrug.
so we're just waiting.
We could
Yeah.
rig a tree to fall behind them.
Once
How
again,
fast can a carriage reverse? Like, I
Yeah,
don't think they're gonna.
carriages can't reverse very fast. I don't think they're going to be doing a 3-point turn, if I'm honest.
I'll go for the horse's legs.
The answer is slower than a car.
Yeah, the horse is gonna back up through the
How
carriage.
magical is the carriage?
You can back up a carriage with horses, but it
What
is
if
not
it's
very
onion
easy.
cart from
He's
Shrek?
gonna... The bitch is gonna throw it into reverse like fucking Baby Driver.
Oh my god, carriage driver.
Baby carriage. Ooh, weird.
Starring Kevin Spacey.
So, have you guys decided on a plan?
Yes, we've
No.
had a plan for a little while now.
Glad.
Hey Chase, if you're sneaky, then roll stealth. If you're not, get in this green
I'm
box.
very sneaky.
He has a
Yeah.
creepy box anyway.
Green box.
Wait, should we know where I am?
The green box is hallucinatory terrain.
Oh,
I
It's
thought
the
it was
people that
major image. You know what? Fuck it, I don't care.
can we roll for being sneaky anyways?
Yeah, sure.
Because we make noise.
Just stand still.
Crunch, crunch.
He's fucking eating chips in here.
Guys, are
Hey,
you
put
sure
those
that
pistachios away, old man.
Guys, are you sure this terrain thing is gonna work? I don't think this is going to
Why are
work.
you going so fast?
I'm not moving. You're going to kill me. I'm not having an aneurysm.
Alright, let me do research for what I can turn into with poly.
A lot.
Yeah. Look at most of the monster manual.
Beast
You got it.
IV. Any beast concentrating 2 or less target. Level 7. Let's see our.
Ashen needing to sharpen. This meme made by the bow gang.
Oh, good meme, Bow Gang.
Beat.
Damn it.
All right. Your mother tells you the target will arrive in about an hour. Is there any last hour preparations you guys would like to do?
I
No.
could turn into a giant ape.
Shut up.
I literally just think of Ike sitting
I
there
could
sharpening.
turn into a swarm of cranium rats.
You can't turn into a swarm with
I
polymorph.
know.
You can turn into a cranium rat though.
I can turn into a killer whale.
I sharpen my lance.
You flop onto the path.
Someone throw me as high into the air as they can.
How high can I throw the old man with 21 strength?
So,
That's
before-
almost. I
before
think
we
that's
continue,
getting into
Soleil,
like almost
Help.
Team Rocket.
Hailed
look-
man,
Yeah.
climb that
you-
tree.
I mean, from
What?
you look like a paladin, correct? Like you
I
look at your-
100% look like a paladin.
Perfect. Okay.
Because he is one.
Well, I know, but like I don't know. Maybe he dresses just like I'm
Nope.
just a person here.
Nope. I at least for this one,
That wouldn't
definitely.
be very holy of him.
I'm sitting on my horse in my full armor with my lance in the air with the pennant snapping in the breeze.
I love it. Beautiful. Keep that energy. You're doing great. Right.
I definitely don't look like someone's about to fucking hold up a caravan for
I
a
do.
carriage for no reason.
All right.
You've got a
I
reason.
100%.
Yeah, I do have a reason.
But I just realized we have
homeless
fucking Lumpy
fucking
here.
rat.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I know. And I brought the illusory terrain. I've also got some barbed wire, which right, we were gonna think of something to do with that.
Just throw the barbed wire at him.
No, I just want the barbed wire for the future reference. I don't care about using it here.
I guess I don't have a picture for guards. Apparently, guards are no longer free. You have to pay for them.
Gross.
Yep.
Use
Spending
Team
money?
Rocket dudes. Or
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
good news is there's probably roughly a billion generic images for guards on Google.
Speaking of paying for them and something that has no reference,
I can
my
put a
horse should
SWAT
technically be
Rocketeer for free,
large.
though. Incredible.
What?
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 Huh?
Chicken
Huh?
butt.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
how those look.
Ham?
What?
Ham.
Good one.
Yes.
I don't like those either.
Oh, I love that joke.
Yeah, me too.
I don't get it.
Oh, there we go. We'll use these guys.
My favorite. Because I really hate the other option.
That one, the driver. So it's not. Oh God, why did he? Not really big. Shrink down. Okay, and yeah.
That man has a Tommy gun, and there are 5 of him.
They're guards.
Ooh.
Hey, I remember.
don't
Wait, wasn't
like
this
that.
fucking demon
That
man?
was the demon.
Yes,
Oh,
that was
fuck it.
that was
He's
demon.
back.
And he's been
Marching in
downgraded.
lockstep.
Dude, this guy's gonna come into the forest right next to me? Cheater.
They're in fucking lockstep. Oh no.
Now the ground next to you is difficult terrain.
Look at this shit. Cheating.
He sees you standing in the road there, Chalet, on your horse. You just stand. You're just standing there, right? You're just
I mean, yeah, I'm sitting on my horse,
yes, yes. sitting
looking in
on
that
your-
direction.
This just seems to be a
Should
problem.
be standing.
Paladin of the faith.
Of the faith. There's
Of
plenty
the
of
faith.
faiths.
Just of a faith.
Oh, hey, another Valorian dude. Hey, what's up? How you been?
I feel like we're sat a bit close to him. Don't you
Are
think?
we?
Probably could have been up here.
Probably. Probably should have been like at the range of my dark vision if I had to guess. I have already forgotten what I was going to say.
I just put myself in the
For
box.
y'all, it is
I blame
daytime.
everything else on you guys.
This happens.
No, you're
What'd
right.
you say?
This is happening for y'all in daytime.
Oh yeah, it is daytime.
Is there daytime in Jack the Ripper, England?
Yes, but there's only 2 hours of it.
Fuck it. I'll tell what's basically the truth. You have a man traveling with you, who I am to take into custody. I would implore that you hand him over without any blood being shed.
They ask who do they have that you're looking for?
I'm gonna give the fucking uncle's name.
Okay.
Just point at
So-
one of the
and
random
on,
guards.
On
That
what
one.
charges is he being brought to custody?
Hello?
Hello?
My fucking Discord fucked up for a second.
It's all good.
On
What
what
I miss?
charges?
On what charges?
Well, I guess it'd be conspiracy to commit murder.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, I think that's actually the closest, and that's more or less what I want him for. So yeah, conspiracy to commit murder.
He tells you that he has done no such thing. That he's been with them all day, traveling.
They know me that crimes don't have to be committed in the same day.
You also conspiracy to commit murder is just planning out the murder of someone.
I mean, you don't
He
have
brought
to
the
like.
snacks.
Isn't innocence proving for like court anyway? Not like
Yeah,
the policemen arresting him on
yeah,
the
no.
street.
At this point, if I was an actual police officer with orders to arrest him, I would just be arresting him right now, not being like, yeah, well, you see, here's the thing,
You're
I
not
Those
calling
paladins and
witnesses or
inquisitors
anything.
don't really, play the.
He says
the
that they
same
will
roles.
follow you to wherever you want to lead them, but they are not letting him out of their sight.
Is this here I go killing again?
I'm desperately trying to think a way out of it. Give me 1 minute.
You totally don't have
Whoa.
the paladin mindset. You're like, shit, how do I convince them into letting me hurt them?
No, I'm trying to convince them into letting me take this guy, so that way I don't have to hurt them.
But
Which I would argue is a very paladin mindset.
Wait,
Mhm.
where are we supposed to bring this guy?
Or
Why don't we
we
just bring them?
could
Back to
Well,
our home, I
hey.
believe.
Why don't we just bring them?
just kill everything here.
Uh, I think of any reasons why bringing them to our home would go fucking horribly.
Yes, because they would probably at the sight of your house, they probably put 2 and 2 together.
All right.
Well, we're gonna fight them
Uh,
there. We're gonna fight them here. We're gonna fight them at some point. At home, we're gonna have backup. So why not?
At home, we're going to be in the middle of a city. In which case, the guards might take interest in us attempting to kidnap a man.
No, we're arresting him.
What's your intelligence?
Apparently
I'm
not high enough to assume that the guards would most likely be mad about freaking someone stepping on their turf.
I'm going to go with a tried and true solution and pray that it works. I'm under direct orders and I am to take him in right now.
Are you allowed to lie?
Not I mean, I am under direct orders from my mother. It's not a lie, it's a half truth. I never said that I was there on behalf of the local government. And they never asked.
Here comes the asking of.
That is at best DM being an asshole.
Leo's metagaming.
What?
You're metagaming.
How am I metagaming?
No, whatever.
He's not even there.
Do they respond to that in any way?
What was your response? I'm so sorry.
Oh my fucking god!
I was reading. Sorry.
I more or less said that I'm supposed to take him in without a fucking entourage.
Ooh.
Can I try to persuade them?
Yeah. Roll me a good persuasion.
Hopefully, it'll be a good persuasion.
Okay, that's pretty
Could be
good.
worse.
Um,
Worst comes to worst, I could probably intimidate them.
they're wondering if they like follow along, or something of sorts.
Well, they're under employ by the Dunsters, right?
That's right.
I'm just going to say that I can't have them following due to the fact that they're under the employ of the suspected or of the suspect. Not of the suspected anything.
Should he prove innocent, you will be reimbursed by the government.
Okay, they're like, okay, So they just want to be clear of one thing. Do they have to give them to you now, or can they wait until they get into the city?
I'm under orders to take him now.
They say it's fine.
And this is where it's good that I covered up all my fucking royal family imagery.
They say it's fine.
I still don't understand why we nixed the pit. I like the pit.
Right.
I
Door
also
opens
like
and
the
a man
pit.
steps out.
All right.
He begins walking over. He takes off one of his rings and hands it to the guard, and then the guard walks over. Doop, 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 doop. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What
You
would
make
be
him
the,
walk
the
whole
yeah.
way? Or you
Well,
get
no,
you get him on the
I would move towards him, but I'm trying to think of what the procedure would be. Why, like, just lead him behind the horse? Would I put him on the back of the horse? Is this a Red Dead thing?
You have
Hey,
handcuffs.
tie him, and then you just have the horse start galloping.
Oh, I believe I actually do have manacles. Yeah.
Like for fun or for or for business?
For
Well, it depends on the
capturing-
day. Right now, it's for business.
They're actually business casual.
Business casual, cause
I love it.
Yeah, it's Friday.
it's Friday. Alrighty. So yeah. So are you getting him on the horse, or what are you doing with him?
Yeah, I will manacle him, and I will like tie the manacles to the back of the saddle so he couldn't like try and fucking choke me out or anything like that.
Yep.
Okay. I can't believe that worked. Easy as pie. And now it's time to take him back to the house.
Alrighty.
And so then we
Um,
walk
so while you-
alongside these dudes
so-
back to the city. Like I'm confused on
I'm
that.
gonna move you slightly to there.
I
So
don't
as,
fucking
as
care.
you're
either.
doing that, these guys, just kind of all buckle in and they start riding towards town.
We're gonna let them go first. Or
Now
are we
jump
gonna-
him, quick!
Diplomacy has failed.
So now's the part where they fall into the pit, right?
Yeah.
There's no pit, unfortunately.
That's when they get pulled into the air by the barbed wire trap.
Alright. Okay. So they will be ahead of you since you have to tie this. Fuck.
But now are they gonna ambush us on the way back?
What?
Wait a minute. I would actually make a point to make sure I get there ahead of them, because if they check in with the local guard, I am fucked.
Well then, but then
Do it fast and then
So then
fucking
you'd
leave.
have to keep a fast clip
Like-
to stay ahead of them, right?
Yeah.
And we'd have to follow
Well,
them.
they're on a carriage. I'm on a horse. A horse
but
can typically move faster than a
So
carriage.
You're carrying
so
a
chalet,
guy.
in the order it'd be chalet, carriage, and then fucks.
And then we'd be walking like behind.
Well, maybe Theo would be able to. He's also on a.
But they can't know we're with him. We have to be
That's
just
true.
like separate dudes.
How fast is a cow?
Well, remember it's a horse cow hybrid.
I thought it was just a cow that could hypnotize people.
No.
No,
the
the
very
hypnotizing
hypnotizing.
35
Hypno-
feet?
The hypnotizing comes from the horse side of the family. Duh.
I thought it came from the zebra side of the family. Zebras are closer to mules than horses, funnily enough. I don't know why I remembered that, but I did.
Very.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
No, it isn't. I'm the powerhouse of this cell.
All right. Well, that was. All right.
Ow!
All right. So okay. So Chalet, you're gonna make it home first. So where are you gonna take him?
Home. And then inside, and then I'll take him to our waiting room.
Okay. The
And
rest
I
of
will-
y'all, are you guys just walking home?
I
Yep.
guess.
Well, they sure as hell
Yeah.
aren't running.
I hope I don't get lost all on my own.
You've got us with you.
What do you mean? I'm literally on the other side.
So he's been making conversation with you. He seems like a really nice guy. He was just really like, he just talks about like seeing the world and stuff, Chalet. And then he's like, "Oh, there's the Sildar family house." And then he sees you stop in front of the Sildar family house, and he's like, "Why are we here?"
And to be fair, this wasn't my idea.
All right, and he will complain, but he won't. He'll
Yeah,
say bravo.
what the fuck is he going to do against me at this point?
He's just gonna say bravo, and he's gonna follow you to wherever you tell him.
Just find a nice, suitable waiting room to sit down in, have a chat with him, get teased.
Okay.
Hey, this wasn't my plan. I didn't really want to kidnap people, but I figured it'd be the easiest way to turn from, make it not become a fucking bloodshed. Not
So,
become a
in
bloodshed, bloodbath.
In terms of chronological, this happened. This is the day after the day. So blah, blah, blah. Talum and Scritch are doing their thing last night, and then this is the day of.
Oh shit! So they could do things that'll mess with the time stream.
No,
Quick,
I mean,
blow up
what
the
could
waiting room,
possibly
Jake.
do over here to fuck this up?
Yeah.
I want to go home and set the fire on the waiting room. Oh no! Oh, continuity.
Oh no, I just wait outside then.
Continuity is ruined.
All right, so I mean, I guess that's it. That's that adventure time.
Man, a session where Lumpy shows up, continuity really is ruined.
Oh my god.
I
You
didn't
killed him in
kill
one hit.
a damn. I'm so fucking mad.
Can we go back to the camp that
Paladin,
had two
baby.
factions? No Man's Land, No Man's Land, a chief tent that didn't
Yep.
exist,
Nah,
but
I'm
was
feeling
also
fine.
in the
That's the
non-existent
one
No Man's
problem
Land.
with letting the paladin do his thing.
Ham.
Sometimes you don't
Sometimes
actually
I
get
do well.
Yes, Lump.
Hey Ham,
Yes.
want to kill these guards anyway?
I'm not there, so I won't stop you.
Hey.
No, old man said no.
He could feel the disapproving look of old man.
that, and you have
And just like that, his murder boner went limp.
Yep. And you
Instead,
have
I'll
Theo
kill
there,
a little innocent animal.
I just.
Hey, old man. How are these roads treating your aging back? Probably pretty rough and bumpy. Would you like a carriage?
His Asian back.
Aging.
Asian.
Everyone knows that Asians don't
Oh.
age.
All roads are
Me like dog.
more or less the same. Fine.
They all go
Me
to
like
Rome.
bat. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, so Talum
That's
and,
it, Jake, you're
and
canceled.
Scritch.
I've been canceled for years.
Get out of Canada Town.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
So I forget, Mitchell. Were we planning on checking the scary trophy room or what?
I mean, most likely it's not gonna have what we need, so
Yeah, but this room had a bunch of cool shit in it. Alright, I'll head down to this door and peek in. Actually, wait, what's on the door first?
I mean, as a reminder, friggin' a Medusa head is a trophy.
Oh fuck. Doesn't like Perseus use that as like a weapon after
Yes.
he gets like
Yes.
all like he uses it like
No,
on everyone.
I'm just
though.
pointing out that that is technically a trophy.
Turns out when you have something that you can point at something and then they fucking die, it's a pretty good weapon.
Yeah.
You could almost call it a cure-all for fights.
Well, that's not necessarily true. What if you're fighting like a living statue?
Or if you're fighting a blind guy.
What if you
you're
are
completely
Medusa?
sin?
Not like a
What,
basilisk.
what if you're fighting a blind statue?
You're fighting a blind statue.
Holy shit.
Then you beat it to death with the head as a power move to prove a point.
What if you're fighting a man just wearing a bunch of mirrors?
This
Then
room
you
is
wear a
interesting,
blindfold.
Or this door is interesting actually, because the doorknob is higher up than all the other ones, like by a
Oh
lot.
fuck.
Oh,
But is the door the same size?
Huh?
Is the door the same size? Just the
Yes.
doorknob's higher up?
Yeah, just the doorknob's higher, and then when you try to turn it, it is locked.
Can you pick this?
I mean, is it pickable?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a shot then. Not with a 10. Unless the lock is that freaking rough.
You succeed. The lock is actually just bait to get more people to die in there.
You'll struggle a little bit. Do you want to give it? Do you want to keep at it, or do you want to just give up after like a little bit?
I mean, does it feel like it's something I can unlock, or
You feel like you could unlock it. It's just gonna take a lot more time. Not
Alright.
like a long time, but like a longer time.
I mean, yeah,
oh no, Talon, I couldn't break into the trophy room. Oh.
I'll look up at Talum and just kind of look back at the lock.
You can keep that out. I'll check the other rooms.
All right, and I'll keep at it.
And I'll
Okay.
peek through this door. Or what? Well, actually, first, what is the door?
Door on this one has a picture, or it has a kind of a stone tablet in the shape of a fish onto the door.
Oh, what the fuck? Well, I gotta peek into the fish room.
It's his fishing trophy collection.
I will quietly open it and peek in.
He has all of his golden bass in there.
Shoot.
There's just one living hammerhead shark.
A living one?
Yes.
Okay. So, this room is quite an extraordinary room, as pretty much other than this wall that was for the other room that connects to the other room, the ceiling itself is made of what appears to be kind of like glass.
Oh, right, not fish.
There are tanks in here as well. Hold on, let me draw a picture. Okay, so they're kind of like tubes that lead from the top down, so like the fish could either be above you or they can go down into the tube if they want, definition.
Why is the fish room in the super basement?
Well, you can notice that this leads actually to there's probably a pool outside somewhere with these fish.
Making a building that's structurally sound enough to hold up a significant amount of water is relatively difficult, especially if it isn't in the direct center of the building.
That's fair. Where is the? Is there like a door in this room anywhere, or is it just literally just fish? Just the fish room.
Just the fish room.
All right. Well, we're done with the fish room.
There is a door, quote unquote. It's more of like a hatch. Right here. Right there. It's a hatch that leads into the tank.
Okay, yeah, that's a good escape route. But while he's still picking the lock, I'll go look at this door.
Good
I will
escape
close this
route.
door, by the way.
Okay.
What's a bad escape route to you? Through a fucking volcano?
Oh yeah, I can swim.
This door is also locked.
Yeah, and you know what? He's
As a
naturally
note,
buoyant.
What's on the
so-
door?
On the door, there's no labeling on this door.
Suspicious. We definitely need to go down there. All right, that one's locked. I'm not gonna try to pick it or anything. I don't know how to. What's this door look like?
This door. What does this door have? Hold on. This door is also locked, and it says it just says arcane on the front.
Ooh, that's cool.
Gold lettering.
And I'm not gonna try to open the door at the end, but what does that one look like?
A very simple. Not simple. I'm sorry. It's an iron door.
Oh fuck, that's ominous. All right, I'm gonna go peek into the trophies room.
You're gonna peek into the trophies room.
While he's picking his lock, picking his nose.
Okay.
That would be very hard with the beak.
Oh, so okay, you
Because
enter in
those
here.
parts.
It's just a bunch of different stuff.
Ooh, my fingers don't fit up there.
Like taxidermied animals and creatures.
I'd say it's
Not
probably
animals,
hard
but
picking those if you have a fucking claw.
Is that so? That's it, and it's literally just that. There's no like, first place in the 100-meter dash.
There's
There's just a bunch
there
of
is
tennis
case-
trophies.
There's a case here with those kind of trophies as well, right over here.
First place tennis competition. Jack the Ripper times.
And there's
Minus
a
4.
picture. There is a family portrait on the far end over here.
Some priceless England.
Well, nothing important in there. I'll close the door,
Okay.
and I'll wait for Scritch.
Alrighty. So as you close that door, Scritch, you will finally get the job done.
All right. So I'll wave him over.
I'll head over. I guess well, the damn handle's pretty high up. I'll open it and peek in, I guess.
Okay. This room is not very bright, but more that it glows. There's a lot of glowing luminescence. Bioluminescence.
What's in the room?
There seems to be a lot of plants. It's almost like a garden.
At a quick glance, does it seem like any of the plants we would possibly need to be in here?
Not sure. There's a lot of strange plants in here.
What we know what the plants we're looking for look like, by the way, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head in there and start looking. I'm just gonna
You're looking for a plant and a mineral.
plant in a mineral.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look through for the plants then.
Is the animal you're looking for a fish?
Mineral.
Roll perception.
All right. While he's looking in there, I'll go and look
Is
for
the mineral you're looking for a fish?
Perceive.
Jake, your instincts with as a ranger and with nature, you realize you understand the way of life, you know, predator and prey, and you realize you are the prey in here.
Well, that's good.
You can tell that some of these plants are carnivorous plants, and will not it will take any opportunity to have you as a meal.
From my knowledge of plants, would I guess that the plant we're looking for would be able to grow in this kind of an environment with all these scary plants?
Probably not.
All right, I will back out of the room and close the door.
I guess favorite enemy's ridiculous now. It is. It's always ridiculous.
All right, Scritch. Do you want a thieves' tool this door?
Yeah, if it needs it.
Yep.
Yeah, both of these doors are
Both
locked.
the lower doors are
Alright.
locked.
So this is the
Ooh.
arcane door. And what was this door? I said, where is it?
I don't remember what that door was, to be
I
honest.
also don't remember it, and I can't see it in here.
I think it was just a basic door that was locked.
I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, you unlock it very easy. It wasn't very hard. Locked. You open it. This is a torture chamber.
Oh, are there any people in there?
There's
Yeah, they're
nobody
playing
in here.
D&D.
There's nobody in here, but yeah, this is a torture chamber. There's a rack in the center.
Is there any like stuff in there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to the other door.
Sickles
Start working on
and
that.
tools for things like that.
All right. Well, I'll just close that door. We don't need to go into a torture chamber.
Okay.
Wait, actually, wasn't this room full of like minerals? You said
Both of them are filled with unrefined minerals.
like minerals that we would possibly need.
To be fair, you said unrefined gemstones.
Gemstones.
Those
yeah.
are minerals, but I don't know if
Yeah,
that's.
they were more gemstones than like mineral that you're looking.
Okay, so we're
Because
not.
to be
going
fair,
with that
salt
room.
is also a mineral, but would not, by any freaking sensible person, be considered a gemstone.
What kind of
I
necklace
bet-
is that? Oh, this is my salt necklace.
I bet you
Ooh.
could make a nice, crystal after polishing some salt. You
Okay.
know?
Okay, so this door is also locked.
Then I will attempt to pick it.
Hold on. Okay. It opens. Yeah, large room.
Yeah. By the way, after I finish picking the first door, Scritch is just going to move to the next one. So he didn't actually see what was in that room.
Okay.
I will fill him in on it.
All right. Yeah, you just kind of see him look at you in a very, very just kind of not passive. I'm trying to think of a way of saying like blank, but the problem is he always looks blank because his eyes are just black.
Incredible.
I mean, they are. They're raven eyes, so I guess you probably get a sense that he's not super happy about hearing that, but otherwise. Moving on.
That's kind of fucked up. So is that room filled with animals though that are all stuffed?
Taxidermy.
That's not cool.
He's just gonna kind of cock his head, but continue working.
Okay, so you managed to open this door. Are you just gonna open it? Are you gonna peek in? What are you gonna do?
I'll point at the door at the end of the hall. Make kind of the
I don't know,
unlocking sound.
That one's scary. I feel like we should check this one first.
Well, not just all peeking.
All right.
It's all the cans.
This has some bookshelves filled with books, some of them with scrolls, and then there are these two cases, glass cases. They're kind of like seem to be like displays. You can lift up the lid, if you'd like to. And there's just different items in each one.
Is there anything obviously hostile in here?
Obviously hostile. The only thing that you could think to be hostile would be the pedestal in the center with a glowing orb that just kind of floats in the center of the room.
So
It also
Scritch
looks
is the moment sees that it's full of scrolls and other books is just going to immediately walk in after noting the pedestal.
I'll follow him in.
Yeah, he'll keep an eye, but just gonna kind of look around, trying to find anything interesting.
What is the orb doing?
just floating.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Does it look like it's like? Is it all just like one solid color?
Well, it's one solid color, and then just kind of like the energy around it that radiates different colors. On the pedestal, there is a plaque on it.
A plaque?
A plaque.
I'll go read the plaque while he's looking at the scrolls.
It appears pretty difficult to read. Like it's very kind of gringy. You'd have to it looks like it needs to be like cleaned, basically.
I will wipe it off, but I'm gonna make sure that none of my skin touches the plaque.
Okay. So what do you use to wipe it?
I'll just use like I don't know my clothes. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have like a rag on me, do I?
Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. As you begin to wipe the plaque to see what you can see, oh.
It says, "Do not touch."
Good thing
Oh,
I didn't
no.
touch it.
Your clothes seem to get stuck to it. Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
The moment I hear "get stuck to it," that's the first thing I think of too.
Well, I would assume it is. I would assume that it is a surprise round, so I would assume that hits me.
Yes.
Yeah. Does that make like a big, like a actual like slapping or anything sound, or is it just kind of?
It makes a.
Yeah, silently just killing
Oh, wait.
him over here like an assassin.
Even if
Well,
it doesn't,
if
I will
I'm
yell.
guessing it's yeah.
Yes, no. It's a quite loud noise, and it begins to gurgle. So it is, you know.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
because if
wet
it was
thwacking.
just a thwack and slap, yeah, Scritch would have just been kind of half paying attention to it, but no. With the freaking with the gurgle, no, that's definitely gonna get his attention.
Can I give it a turn? No, I can't. I have to actually put a fucking icon here.
You can just add a turn.
Let's just put the fucking biker, I guess.
Wait, yeah, you can add a turn.
It's in the
Oh shit, Scritch is ready.
I'm
My
trying
God,
to
the mimic
remember.
turned into a biker.
Well, mimics is something he's most likely dealt with before.
Incredible. The mimic.
Mimic has not dealt with them before.
All right.
I mean, he was bored. He got his thing. Now he's done.
You are. I mean, at least you're whatever clothes that is stuck to it, Jake.
Oh, I can't wait to buy Eternals for
Uh,
Scion. Oh ho ho.
So I'll run over and attempt to punch it.
Uh-oh. It hits.
Punch.
Uh-oh. It hits.
Let's see. It seems to be injured by those, right?
Yes.
It cares not.
I mean that is with my magical thing.
Yeah.
So
'cause
technically all of my attacks are magical, so it's kind of irrelevant other than the +1. Should I try and stun it? I
you
mean,
could. You could also just punch it more. Magical. It starts healing.
I mean, it's very possible. Yeah, and I don't get because it's already yeah, it stopped pretending, so it's no longer sticky. Yay! So yeah, I'll spend a key point and just continue punching it.
Oh no. It hits.
Getting worse. 17 hits. I'll roll that. 14.
Yes.
All right.
Always lucky. Oh, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Those are minimum damage, by the way. Is the
Oh
8.
my gosh.
The 10. At least it's consistent, but goddamn, freaking dice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I mean, you seem to be okay, so I'll just move on to the opposite side of it. Force it.
This take flanking isn't real.
I know it's not real, but
Can I still just like stab it with a short sword?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about being stuck to it then.
yeah, being restrained is basically worthless. So
Stab.
Ouchies.
Now, unfortunately, I am playing Ranger, so that's it.
Yeah.
Arlen's not here to carry me. Looks like Scritch will have to do. Who is that at?
You.
I mean, if it has advantage, great. If not, it misses.
Okay, Scritch.
yeah,
Never lucky.
as I said, restrained. It's so useful. All right, I'm gonna keep punching it.
Oh no. Oh,
When you
no.
punch it, do your hands stick?
No, once
No.
it stops pretending, that goes away.
Huh.
Unlike the old versions where that wasn't the case.
I don't know why it would go away.
Covered
you
in
know?
super glue.
Because when it stops pretending, it stops giving off that adhesive. That's all.
Why does it do that?
I don't
The
know.
orb is still
Because the
just
designer
floating
wanted
there.
it to make it. It's still alive, or
No, my assumption
died
would be
already?
that it would make any
But it's
motion
dead.
significantly harder for it.
is it dead already? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
apparently.
So what is going on with the orb? Is it falling,
No, it's just.
or is it just
sitting
hanging? All right.
Does
I'm
it
gonna
look any
leap.
different?
I'm gonna leap back after that, so I don't touch the orb.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to touch the orb as well.
You accidentally leap back into a bookshelf.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
He just kind of makes like a cat hissing sound and then goes back to the bookshelves.
Sorry. Oh,
Not. It's very clearly not at you. It's at the
still.
pile of ooze.
I'm gonna go out and make sure no one's coming down the hallway. The peek down it.
Okay.
And by the way, Scritch can't read that many languages, so he's more looking for like he only can read Common and Aran. So, and I don't think Aran has much of a written language.
Why
So
no deep speech.
I don't know. Might be something to do with your
Oh yeah, it's my
Chosen.
favorite.
yeah.
Greater
Because if it's
favorite enemy.
aberrations or something, yeah.
Yeah, I took aberrations.
Yeah, that would be it.
Are
So-
mimics aberrations?
Yep,
No,
they are.
Well, I didn't roll with.
Oh no,
advantage.
sorry, mimics are mimics aberrations or are they monstrosities?
I thought they were
They might be
on.
monstrosities.
Mimics are
Either way, it's dead, and I didn't roll.
Yeah,
with it.
monstrosities.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Aberrations are usually a little more dangerous, except for flumps. But
Those are usually bad made.
So what really is in these like cases, Leo?
Okay. So hold on.
currently, I'm just looking for books, basically, or scrolls with interesting writing, like interesting looking, not written, because I can't read any of them most likely.
So the top case. Ah, I hate this. Hold on. Okay. So from the what the fuck does this do? Okay, there is on this top one. There is a wand. A wand, a platinum coin, a bracelet, wand of wand, platinum coin, bracelet, a fan, like a handheld fan, a dagger, and a monocle.
I already have a monocle. Do I really need a second one?
Is that the mineral we need?
The bottom case holds a glove, a map, a cup, and two more things that I find on this page. Is there another dagger and another wand.
Should we just grab some of this stuff? Think some of our friends might like it. I really don't
Scritch just
care,
still
but
looking at the scrolls will nod vigorously.
you can grab anything you want to. Oh, but I don't know how much this stuff is like mimics.
Just looks into the middle of the room.
I'll You said there was one that had a wand, a dagger, and the monocle in it, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'll whack that with like a sword.
What? Why?
Well, to make sure it doesn't get stuck.
Like, are you breaking the glass?
No, I'm just like hitting the sword against it to see if the sword
okay.
gets stuck.
What the fuck is this for doing? Yeah. Okay, you can tap the glass.
Clearly, you forget how much freaking mimics make players paranoid.
Well, this is Leo. It's very rare that he puts one mimic down.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, that's not terribly rare.
They're like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Alright, well, if that one didn't get stuck to it, I'll open that case.
They
Okay.
move in herds.
And I'll... how do you want me to note this down?
Well, what are you taking?
Well, there's a wand, of dagger, and a monocle. I'll take them all.
You're just gonna take those three, or everything in that?
Well,
thing?
what else was in that? I didn't remember anything cool being in there aside
A
from that.
wand, a platinum coin, a bracelet, a handheld fan, a dagger, and a monocle.
Yeah,
That
fuck
top
it. We'll
case.
grab everything except for the platinum coin just to flip them off. Okay. Monocle. Arcane room.
Jake.
Uh-oh.
Talum.
Which one is this trigger on me picking up, by the way?
Oh, you'll see. Make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. Do you want me to finish writing these down?
Sure.
All right. Monocle, dagger, bracelet, wand, fan. All right. Intelligence saving throw. God, I have to make a whole bunch of saving throws. Whoa!
Not a great start.
No.
I'm stealing.
you-
I'm stealing. He begins to yell.
As you pick up the dagger,
That'd actually be a
You
really good
instantly
anti-theft
thrust it
device.
into your own fucking face.
you begin.
Dude, I'm a fucking
As
genius.
you grab the dagger, you
No, I'm not.
you hear a
I
voice.
know I've heard the opposite.
in your
Well, that's
head.
But the
never-
object
that's never
starts
a good sign.
screaming that.
That's true. That's probably better. Because then you don't have to make a will save.
Hold on.
Just happens.
Yeah, but just make it to where it happens literally for the rest of their life.
You pick up the dagger and you
Just
hear
as
a
a
voice
fuck
in your
you.
head say "power word kill."
Nothing happens, and so you ask, "What's going on?" And it says, "Soon."
Was that canonical, Leo?
Yeah.
Wait, what did it say? I
What
thought you were-
mortal grabs me?
I thought you were being satirical.
I'm Talum. Hi.
Kill me. Do you think yourself
that-
worthy to grab the dagger, Camille?
I mean, I
No.
just was picking it up because I don't like these people that have it.
Roll another intelligence saving throw.
Ah, shit burgers. It's not much better.
The
Fucking
dagger is pointed
Cambodian.
towards you. You don't feel. You don't. The hand that you are holding it in does not feel like it's yours right now.
Scritch.
You just kind of absentmindedly look over.
Help.
Scritch, you can't hear any voices.
Oh fuck. Well, okay, we can.
end you right now?
Well, you were sitting in that little stinky cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Surely you don't want to stay in there.
True.
So, while I may not be worthy to carry you, I could at least let you get out of here, right?
Very well, mortal.
Don't
You may
kill me.
wield me for now,
Okay.
but be warned, my power comes with a price.
Oh, oh no.
It's like a
And your
Daedra,
hand
dude.
relaxes, but your hand feels a little heavy. Like you have to put a bit of like thought. Like, okay, today we're gonna move that hand, and you have to like think about it.
You know,
Shit, this is
on
gonna be
second
hard to
thought,
shoot a bow with.
You can go back.
So I will give you the option. Which hand would you like him to be in?
Well, if I was picking him up, I would have grabbed it with my dominant hand. I'm not gonna.
I don't know. Maybe you had your dominant hand on something else, and then you were picking him just absent.
No, I would have been picking stuff up and putting it like into my bag, and I would have been holding the bag open with my not dominant
So
hand.
you
Nah,
got a
you,
dagger.
when you're picking up magical items in a freaking thing, you pick them up both. You know,
I think he
Like-
picked it up with two hands, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm greedy. I can
Ah,
like
shit!
I'm just like one hand in, one hand out.
Like double fisting.
Yeah, it's like a double fist in this case. So anyway, well you have that.
I,
what else
like-
did
Can I like let go of the dagger, or is it just kind of like sitting there?
you cannot let go of the dagger.
Scritch.
just look over
Does he
fully
hear
this
that
time.
one?
Who hears what?
Does Scritch hear me say his name?
Yeah. Scritch can hear you talk.
Also,
I
we're just-
assumed that I can hear. Yeah, I can hear Talum talk. I just can't hear
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dagger, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. So you just heard Tom just say these things of like getting him out and this and that. And you're just like, what the fuck?
So, this dagger was talking to me, and now I can't let go of it.
You just see a very skeptical look.
I'm serious.
This dagger's for ham.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Just gonna
serious.
walk
No.
over and look at your hand. Like, does the dagger look different, or I'm guessing it doesn't just look like mine?
Yeah, no, it looks different. It looks kind of ornate. It just looks like a very pretty fancy.
It's pretty
dagger.
pretty embezzled.
Embezzled, yeah. Embezzled fucking his life.
Just gonna look it over again, then look up. It's nice.
Talon looks absolutely terrified, by the way.
Would you like a picture of the dagger?
Sure.
All right, perfect. I will put it in fucking
Put it in the
Maroon's
D&D
razor.
in
Getting
the
ready.
DZ zone.
Oh shit, it's Maroon's razor.
All right, here we go.
It's Occam's
Oh
razor.
wow, look, it's dripping cum.
Okay, it's not dripping, but it looks.
It's like me when I walk into the room.
Oh my
Why
god,
is
it's
why
lumpy
is
when
your cum green?
yours isn't?
No,
Uh
What's wrong with you, Peyton?
mine is jet black,
oh.
Oh my god.
like the infinite void.
Peyton fucking comes ink.
I
Oh,
come
he's
dark
like-
matter,
he's
my
like some
guy.
of that Splatoon hentai I've been watching.
What?
Oh fuck!
They're just kids.
Lumpy's canceled.
What?
Splatoon that's jet black. If I said like orange, then you might have a point.
Lumpy's playing for the black team on Splatoon.
Ugh.
Hey, what does the other dagger look like, by the way?
The other dagger looks it is also ornate, but it looks like this instead.
I mean, the problem is Scritch doesn't know much about magic, so to him it just looks like a fancy dagger.
I'm the most likely person.
But
Ever
instead
get
of okay, it
riddled
looks
with
kind of like this, but
curses.
instead of dragons, it's angels.
Oh, that's cool. In what case is that in?
The bottom case.
Well, okay, so how likely is it that there's two daggers that are gonna be like, hey, yeah, you can't let go of me?
70%
Thousand
chance.
items.
It's pretty low.
70% chance.
What, so what's in the case with that?
That chuckle certainly sounds like a very low
I'm
chance.
sorry,
Yep.
what?
What's in the case with it?
With it, a glove, a map, a cup, and a wand.
Oh yeah, we'll grab all that, but we'll grab the dagger last.
Okay.
Glove,
The
map,
map was
cup,
cursed.
wand.
Are you putting the glove on?
No.
The map is actually the mimic.
All right.
Grab
Glove
the
is what
dagger
you
by
need
the blade.
to pick up the
Hold on, I have
dagger.
to-
Map, cup, wand. Oh Jesus Christ, my inventory is horrible right now.
Actually, just grab the dagger by the blade.
See, this was the.
I bet the
optimal
curse
route,
will be like, "What the fuck's happening?"
These cooks are not gonna know what hit them when we come back around.
Right. Picking up the cup, you notice that it's actually filled with a liquid.
What kind of liquid? Like what color?
Well, I'll let
Mayonnaise.
you know after you roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, fuck! Was this from the cup or after I picked up the dagger?
No, this is from the cup first. Let the
Ah, shit!
The dagger's a red herring.
Wisdom save. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You are forced to drink an entire cup
You
of
are
tartar
forced to
sauce.
drink the cup.
Ah, fuck! Here we go. Glug glug glug. Wait, actually, let me get in character.
Is it jet black?
That wasn't
No,
tartar
a
sauce.
bright- it's
That
a
was
bright,
horseradish.
it looks like very delicious water.
Mmm, water.
I mean, he drinks it. What is it? What is it that he
Well,
drunk?
now you begin to feel a little bit of warmth, a little bit of hot, a little bit burning down your throat, and
A little bit poisoned.
Oh, it's
and a little
vodka.
bit poisoned.
Ah, fuck.
Maybe a lot of bit poisoned.
Big 8 damage.
Does it feel like it's still in my system?
Roll a con saving throw.
Eat some activated charcoal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're
Eat
poisoned.
a lot of it.
Congratulations. God damn.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm still grabbing the dagger as well.
So after that, after you fucking drink this liquid, also it appears that it refills after you drink from it. Whatever you try to do, you can't pour out the contents, but you can't drink it.
I can't put it away, right?
You can put it away. If
Yeah,
you'd
we'll
like
put it
to.
away.
You're still gonna keep it after that?
Well, I mean, I could give it to someone else that I don't like.
All right, and then so you end up picking what else you picked up? So you
The
picked
dagger,
the glove, the map,
wand,
the cup,
the map.
the dagger, and the wand. Okay, and the dagger was last. Okay. God damn it, Jake. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
God, he really did make multiple.
Oh, come on, really? You're the least bit surprised?
Hey, that's not bad.
Okay. You don't feel any pulls or anything like that. Because you're a little reluctant to pick it up. You're like, oh god. You have a dagger already in this one,
I steeled myself for this.
and you grab it, and you don't feel any compellings. But you do hear a voice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hidden behind the two
Hello?
chefs are two sentient magical items.
Yeah, these chefs really are the keepers of the keys.
They need to be paid way more.
Come high.
No, this is actually the fake treasure room, which is actually like they want you to take this shit.
You're not gonna.
I said it.
Shit, please
I
take
said
it
it
all.
earlier with the lock picking thing.
Hi, I am Freyla.
You're not gonna try to stab me, right?
No,
dear, of course
you're
not.
going to try and stab you.
What was-
you're
What was what was the scary one's name?
Kamir.
How the fuck do I
Yeah,
spell that?
He's Cambodian. Khmer.
Mumpy was saying words too. I didn't hear a word he said.
Khamir.
Oh, okay.
The other one is Khmer Rouge.
And what's this one called? Freya, you said?
Freyla.
Freyla, okay. Do you know Kamir? He doesn't seem very nice.
He can
What
hear
did
you.
you say?
Oh, sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh no, Scritch.
I'll look over for a third time.
This other dagger's talking to me as well.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
They're gonna start sword
Okay.
fighting.
Okay, you feel Kamir try to take your hand and try to like cut your other hand, but you are resisting enough. Not to,
Whoa, chill out.
The other dagger blocks it.
So the other dagger, roll another intelligence saving throw.
They start fighting.
Oh, I'm
Okay, you're
really
fine.
going hard
Freyla
right now.
seems that she wants to just defend herself.
Okay,
Or at least
guys,
defend you.
They actually are fighting.
guys, please, please, okay.
How long until both
What
the
have you done
daggers
to this
decide that
bullshit?
the only way to win the game is to not play, and they just slit Talam's throat?
Together, just.
Now, Switch, you don't have to carry these daggers. You just have to carry Talum.
Talam's corpse.
Her dead body's there, and the arms are still moving with the dagger.
Just fucking flailing.
They're still just dueling each other.
Okay, so can you guys like get along? Cause I can't drop Kamir and Freyla. You seem nice.
Well, of course, child. I love all living creatures, but
That's good.
he is the reason we are in this state.
Okay.
Listen, I told you we shouldn't visit England. But no, we have to go to Jack and the Ripper times.
I thought England was the name of that tableware.
England is
Jack
my
for
city.
being so weak.
This is Jack the Ripper times.
England is the name of the city, actually.
Look, you guys can talk all about how this happened later, right? This is just really stressful.
In the meantime, Scratch is just kind of standing there by one of the shelves, just kind of staring at this going on.
Feel free to take me, child. I do not wish to be here as a trophy any longer.
Scritch's only thought is that this
Okay,
bitch is
and,
crazy.
I mean, yeah, but that's been an
You can
assumption
call-
for a
you can
long
call
time.
upon me
for
whenever
most-
you need me. So she doesn't. She is not controlling your hand, so you are allowed to put her away,
All right, I'll just put it like around my like belt.
like in a sheath, a little sheath.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little
Okay,
holster.
A little holster.
So Scritch, I could drop that one, but she's nice.
He'll just nod slowly at you.
I'll sort of wave the one that I can't get rid of and go, he's scary.
I can show you true fear.
No, please don't do that.
So what you
I'm
do
really
is
okay, thanks.
you take the other knife and you slice all the tendons leading to your left hand. Or sorry, right hand. So that way you're forced to drop that knife. Easy.
No can do, buddy-o.
Hey, Scritch, do you consider yourself more deadly than Talum?
Yes.
If yes, take this knife.
At least
I do,
infinitely
but I
superior
don't
in
use much
wisdom.
in the way of weaponry.
Why are you
So,
gonna use this
So
one?
Scratch, what have you been doing while Talon's been looting these cases?
I've been trying to find like scrolls or books with interesting writing.
What
And
kind
the
of
antidote
interesting
can go
writing?
fuck itself.
Like interesting drawn cursive or stuff that just is curious colors, etc., etc. If it's not just black and it's not just blocky or boring text, then he's interested in it.
You find the one with colors is a book on rituals.
All right. As a reminder, I can read Common and Auron. That's
Okay,
it.
you can read half of this book.
I
The
can't.
other half, the advanced part, it's kind of separated into two
Oh.
sections. The first part is like common rituals that pretty much
It's an instruction manual.
anybody could probably cast. While the other ones require a more. Some of them require like abyssal, infernal, and fey.
All right. That's like a book, a manual of
Yes.
some sort. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
it's like-
pick that off the shelf. Set it aside.
Roll. Hold on. Hold on. I need to find the other thing that was in here. Where's the wiki? And then I have to do that thing again. Okay. Roll a. Oh fuck! 1, 2, 3. Sounds 8 to 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Roll a d38. Incredible. Let's start from the bottom. 38, 37, 36. Incredible. You find a scroll with a stinking cloud in it.
All right.
2 sentient daggers on a scroll of stinking cloud.
I mean,
Well,
as a
that's one
reminder,
thing.
Scritch doesn't know much about magic. So,
Okay, well, you
do I
find that.
understand that it's a scroll of stinking cloud, or is it just a freaking scroll that has cool writing on it? Because that's what he's looking for.
Well, yeah, it's a scroll with cool writing on it.
Yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
I'll set that aside to pocket
You
as
also
well.
find another. You do find another book with pretty interesting writing. You can't understand any of it, but it's in many. It has different diagrams and colors and a lot of different things like that.
Well, the whole point is to basically copy things that look cool. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so then you find
there,
two
there
books
isn't looking for useful things. This is looking for
for cool things.
pretty much.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, you find those 2 books are probably the coolest thing, and then that scroll.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, if I can't find anything else, then I'll just slide those in my bag.
Roll perception. Just real quick.
For perception.
Hello, I'm a scroll. You can't stop looking at me because I'm so cool.
All right.
You do find, I guess, in one of the bookshelves, just like on the side, like on one of the shelves, there wasn't enough books. You know, there's the rest of the bookshelf. You find just sitting there. You find a pair of very interesting glasses that seem. You see that they do hold some magic of some kind.
All right. I guess I'll cautiously pick them up.
You pick them up, no problem.
I just try and like, you know how when you can like look through glasses while holding them away from your face, look through the lenses. I guess I'll just look through and just move it around to point them at different things.
Doesn't
See if
seem
it
to
does
do
anything.
much right now.
All right. I guess I'll point toward them and then kind of make a minor craw, try and get Talum's attention away from her daggers.
Yeah, what's up?
Just kind of motion around with the glasses.
They look nice.
Just look at the. I mean, do you have the monocle obviously out, or?
I don't have it out now.
Which
All right.
one?
Yeah, let's
Then-
drive 2 of them.
Yeah, I guess I'll just mention the monocle then.
Oh, here. I'll hand over the new monocle.
The new monocle.
I will. Well, I'm handing over. You mean the one that was in here, right? Because I do have another one.
Yeah, no, he shakes his head and points at a different one.
He wants the old one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I'll put the new one away and give him the old one.
all right. And I'll just kind of hold them up next to each other and look at them.
Nothing really happens.
I mean, how do they look fairly similar in design, or are they entirely different?
Entirely different.
All right, then I'll hand the monocle back.
Thanks.
He'll just kind of pull the book that he can only understand. Well, yeah, he'll pull the book that he can't understand any of and put the monocles on and look at it again.
The glasses or the monocle?
Yeah.
Okay, the
No,
glasses.
the glasses. I handed the monocle back.
Okay, when you put on the glasses, you feel your eyes sharpen a little bit. And as you begin to
They're now hard as rock. You can't see.
you see, as you're going through the book, you realize these glasses allow you to read at an intense speed.
Except I can't read this book to begin
You
with.
still can't
so-
understand
Holy
a
shit.
fucking word.
I'm
My
reading
eyes.
so fast.
This is all
Well, I
gibberish,
thought you said
but
you filled out the
fast.
book that you could understand.
No, that I could not.
That you could not understand. Okay, well,
I
it
got
allows
big
you,
eyes.
It allows you to read really
Hot
quickly, but
words
you
moving
didn't
through
get
'em
anything
fast.
This is now gibberish, but faster.
from it.
I'll just take them off then, and stick them in my bag.
Right.
Now tape two monocles together.
What was
and
the
wear them
other
as glasses.
the other book?
The book on rituals.
No, the other one.
The book you couldn't understand.
Yeah.
It just had a lot of diagrams. I had a lot of different, very like mystical creatures on it, and diagrams of different things like that.
All right.
All right. Anything else you guys wanted to look in this room?
I mean, I've already riddled myself with curses. I've checked out of this room.
How about a little bit more?
Have another.
You guys are gonna see me, and I'm literally gonna be like, I'm gonna have like a tentacle for one arm.
An evil
Just get
hand.
back the cleric
You know,
size.
Jake, every
It's
curse
fine.
you get is like less curse percentage wise, you know?
Oh shit!
It's like
Diminishing
diminishing
returns.
Yeah.
I should just start putting on all the jewelry.
Wait a minute, what if this is like fucking
Remember that lovely
Horcruxes?
pink crystal?
So eventually you're gonna being like one fucking 64th you.
That's a good point. I should ask the daggers.
Every time
about
you
that
get
first.
cursed with a cursed item, it takes half your fucking soul.
Oh my god.
So exactly, it can never take the whole if it just keeps taking half.
I just won't be a major shareholder of my own soul.
Yeah, but you know what happens when you take anything to the negative power of infinity?
You know what happens, Peyton?
It becomes effectively zero.
If I have an effectively zero,
but it's not.
in actuality, it's not. Which means
Effectively zero only matters in math. This is the soul.
No, effectively
right, that's
zero is
right.
relatively important.
and it's extra good because I still exist as a person and I still have a tiny bit of a soul. But then everything I do, I go, nah, bro, that's not my fault. That's curse number 70.
Ah, yes.
He does that sometimes.
Except for the fact that after like curse number, I don't know, maybe
Yeah, if
10,
I was
you
Voldemort,
would
I'd just keep
fucking
making
die.
Horcruxes. Why stop?
I don't know why he stopped at 7. I think he was just stupid.
7 Horcruxes in hand. Oh, I am gonna ask the daggers. Do you guys know anything about that weird pink crystal that felt like it was gonna rip out my heart?
Yes, it will eat what is left of your soul. That's unfortunate.
Kamir says that it is no use to you.
Oh, what is it?
That's all he's gonna say.
And then the other one
That's
says
not
it's a
part of the
tool
deal.
to remove curses.
And then
Freyla?
and then Freyla will tell you that it's it is a horrible gift that people give to each other.
What is it?
It's a crystal that it's kind of disguised to when people thought, oh, crystals are used to remove bad energies, and this one will remove your heart for you.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that there.
So it literally is just a
actually
crystal that
functional.
tears your heart out.
I actually was spot on with my description of it.
Well, emotionally tears your heart out.
It's fine. Tom only has
If
one
this doesn't
emotion,
tear
and
your
that's
heart out,
anxious.
What a fucking waste of R&D money.
I mean, doesn't that make it a functional, like, crystal thing? So it actually does something?
Oh
Yes.
wow.
In fact, for Tom, it is only a net gain because there's only bad emotions to be removed. Oh,
Anxiety,
no.
stress.
Oh no, she's no longer stressed every time she has to talk to someone. Oh no, she's no longer constantly fucking anxious. Whatever would we do? What a fucking nightmare.
Scritch, do you think we should go? We still haven't done the reason we're here yet.
Yeah.
Sure haven't.
All I've
nods.
done is
That
curse
person's
myself.
dying at home, and you're just gremlining around,
Pin up curses.
grabbing
Like,
shit.
you have to realize how many items I picked up from here.
Just wait until you put
Like
them
20.
on.
Yep.
I will let you know, Jake. At least one of them items is cursed.
All of them are
I
cursed.
picked up 15 items.
at least one more is cursed.
What is-
Yeah, it's a lot more
what
than
is
one.
What is an approximate percentage of cursed?
3 out of 18 things.
Let me see.
3 out of
So if
15
you pick
things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
About my level of cursed, Faden.
Oh.
Oh, okay, all of them. Cool. 100%.
What's
40. I don't know. I can't do percentages.
40%, and I've already got 2 of them, so the chances are the
Oh,
rest
well, I
aren't.
included those in the percentage.
40%. How do you get 40% out of 15?
40-ish percent, you said.
40-ish%?
But
Okay.
also, I'm not good at math, so maybe this is not the best time to do it.
Freyla, what's that orb, by the way?
I'm not quite sure, but don't touch it. It gives me a terrible feeling.
Let me
So
guess.
do you keep holstering her and then pulling her out because you
Do I have
only
to
talk to you have to hold
Yes,
her to talk to her.
I'll just be holding her. For now.
Also,
So you're just holding 2 daggers.
couldn't you literally just hold the grip without pulling it out?
Oh, that's true. I can do that
Oh,
to
yeah.
talk to her, right?
Yeah, you can
I'll
do
be
that.
doing that then. That makes
Put them
sense.
both in the same hand.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
Duct tape
They're
them
like
together.
a married couple.
Get me away from him.
I have a restraining order.
I am gonna
It
head out
is
into the
but to
hallway, by
commit
the
a
way.
crime.
Get me out of this cursed room. Well,
It's
I
fine.
guess
It's
we
not
should go
cursed
through the
anymore.
iron
You brought
door.
all of them with you.
And remember, Scritch, if we have to escape, we can escape through the fish hatch.
You just see him look across his face, but he slowly nods.
Oh, I just remembered something fun.
You can swim, right?
He just holds up a hand and then just makes the like back and forth motion.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this?
I
If we
believe-
get caught, you run away, and I'll go through the fish hatch.
I believe when
He
Scritch
just
got
thumbs
dropped
up.
into the pond where we could stand up in, he almost drowned, freaking out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was hilarious.
The answer to can Scritch swim? Technically, yes. Not well, though.
Practically, no.
Does Squitch float?
No.
No.
Not well.
Sinks like a rock.
Rich is
Don't
actually
birds have hollow bones?
he is a
Yes.
They're
Like,
filled with
if it's
lead
a duck.
weights.
I'm gonna try to open up the iron door of misery and pain.
You already got to the
there is
curse room.
There is a padlock on it.
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, is it pickable or
What?
is it pickable or
Yeah.
is it? All right.
It's a padlock.
I'll attempt to open that. We're on the wrong page. Let's see. I'm guessing a
Gosh.
12 isn't enough to break it.
It does actually open it. It does open it with a loud clang.
That
This
was.
kind of hall kind of vibrates. So
Oh,
if there was someone in the cellar, they would have heard it.
well. I guess we should open it now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Inside
So-
this room. It's a lot bigger than this, but this is just what we're trying. A lot longer than this. This is what it is.
Oh my god, it's so big it actually overlaps with the hallway we're in.
You know, you can
yes,
just add to the
non-Euclidean
map, right?
space.
Inside this room is a bunch of storage crates and barrels, and they're all labeled with different gemstones and minerals and a bunch of different like rare ingredients.
Oh, this seems like exactly where we wanted to be. I'm gonna start looking through for the ingredients we were looking for.
Okay, roll investigation.
I will assist him.
Investigation 14. Thank you for your assist.
You end up you do find both of the items that you're looking for actually.
Great. I don't know how much we need, so I'll grab like a generous amount of both.
Okay.
So we should probably get out of here.
Nods. Just kind of
To the fish hatch.
just makes a face, but
That's a
nods
joke.
again.
That's a joke, Scritch. You don't have to go along with everything. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
don't just have
He
to go
does
along
just
with
kind of
everything.
nod to the hand still
Aw.
holding the dagger.
Yeah, I
Questioning
know.
look.
I know. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I don't remember the names of the ingredients, so I'm just gonna write it in my inventory as the
Chemical
ingredients.
Yeah. Just put
I don't
plotting-
know if you
name
were ever
plot-
actually
plotting
given
ingredient two.
names.
The ingredients.
Oh.
The ingredients. 2.
Alrighty.
Well, I guess we're heading out.
Alright. Good luck.
The chefs have awoken.
Yeah.
You come into the kitchen, their heads rotate around on their bodies.
If it took, I'm assuming we were down here for more than an hour.
Yeah.
I'll recast Pass Without Trace before we go up.
Okay. Alright, let's go up, shall we?
So what? This is just a back door, right?
Uh-huh. Hold on, let me move some stuff around.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah.
No. I'll just point at the window.
I mean, yeah, is there anyone in the kitchen?
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys are in this room. Sorry, there's no window in this room. There is a window
Oh.
in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
I didn't figure.
I say,
Is
like, damn,
that
this
like
freeloading.
just a staircase down, or is that like a little pantry or something all its own?
Where? What are we looking at?
Like where the stairs are.
So this room that you guys are in is the little pantry area.
Okay.
That you went down. So you went. So there was at this door is also stairs down, right? And then there's stairs even downer. In the
I just meant there is an actual room where the stairs are.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll peek through the door to see where the chefs are.
Okay. They seem to have cleaned up the mess, and they just seem to be scurrying around a lot, all over the place, just trying to get it all together.
Yeah, I'll turn around and just kind of gesture and then make like scurrying motions with my hands.
Okay, so we're just gonna leg it.
What?
You just see Scritch raise an eyebrow.
Well, I mean, if they're scurrying like that, how are we gonna sneak around?
Just points at the dagger hand and then just makes the same shink motion again.
Yes.
I agree.
Murder.
No. Scritch, he really wants to murder. I don't think we should murder. They're
He
just,
just kind of
trying to-
cocks his head at he.
They've kept me here for too long.
The chefs didn't. It was the people in charge. Look, they're
We
just
should
trying to.
deprive them of their supply lines.
Scritch, they're just trying to do their jobs. We shouldn't kill them.
Just kind of shakes his head and makes the crunching sound again.
But okay, knock them out again. There's 2 of them. If we don't go quick, there'll be a lot of guards.
It's worth it.
I'm not taking your advice.
Death or glory.
Scritch, I think you probably have more experience with this kind of stuff than me, so I'll follow your lead, okay?
Hmm.
Now when it's in his hands, he's a little less eager.
Well, it's more of the. That's not the preferred method. There
So
is
wait,
there is a
hold on.
door here, right?
Yes, it's smaller, but yeah, there's a door there.
Did it like looked locked when we passed through, or
I mean, it would be locked from the inside. Too. I mean, you could unlock it.
Is there a back like wall to this area, or is it like up against like a cliff or something?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, there's a back one.
Through the wall.
There's a
The
wall.
backyard just turns into a cliff.
all right?
We've
I
lost
guess I'll
somebody.
peek. Yeah, I'll peek through out the door again and look for more breakable jars. See if I can't pull the same thing twice. Or actually, I'm just gonna push. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of step up against the wall here. Or which way did the door swing?
It swings towards you.
All right. Hmm.
Wait, hold on. We're in a pantry, right?
Yeah.
Don't need jars in here.
Yeah, that's well. I don't even need jars technically, but having jars in here would be helpful. So,
I'm
is there a
exhausted.
place that I can just kind of hide against? Like, if the door swings inward, can I hide behind it effectively?
No. Because it just goes to a hallway of the stairs, and then it goes down to the pantry.
Exhausted.
Go to sleep.
Go to
then,
sleep.
Robert.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Y'all's team finished so quickly. Just to
Don't-
fish in and out.
don't-
You
Don't go to
finished
sleep.
Oh, Theo says not to go to sleep.
It's
All
been
right.
4 hours of listening to Jake and Mitchell loot a basement.
It's only been 3 hours.
Well, I mean, you
And
guys
it's been a
went
good
quick.
4 hours.
Only 3 hours.
Yeah, we were too good at our side of things.
You were.
Listen, whenever I try and convince
We-
people to
we did a
not
pretty good job
murder,
so far.
We
Yeah.
have done a pretty good job, to be
I
fair.
wanted to pitch the horse and carriage into a pit and set it
Well,
on
he's
fire.
still on the pit idea.
I wanted to kill them all.
listen, this is one of the few characters that I have that doesn't have a raging murder boner. All right, fucker.
I miss the old Peyton.
Hmm.
The old has been coming out a lot today. I've had a lot of hostility because I am also tired.
You have a
Alright.
good night, guys. I'm actually gonna
Good
turn
night.
in.
Good night.
Good luck. and
Is
don't
there
die.
is there a time where I
Fucking
can duck out and like,
dead.
get behind this at one point where they won't see me? Like, considering I can see where they're going, is there a moment I can jump out and kind of dive
I'll
up
be
behind
back.
there?
behind the island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna, hold up a hand for tell them to wait, and then attempt to kind of stealth behind whichever side of this is I can hide from them.
Okay. You will hear something interesting when they're saying that they have to prepare a meal for the guards that are going to be coming in a little bit. That's what they've been doing. So they're about to go serve a meal to a rotation of the guards.
So are they coming in this room? Does it sound like, or
No, it sounds like the chefs are about to leave. They keep putting stuff on the island, like different platters, and they're just making sure that they have everything so they can take it out to the guards.
do I hear that before I duck out?
You are at this point here, yeah.
All right. Then I guess if I have the chance, then I'll unlock the back door if I can just kind of reach there and unlock it.
Okay.
If I am indeed there. Otherwise, I'll duck around when I have a free moment.
No, you should be able to unlock it.
And then I'll just kind of try and get back into here and wait until they leave.
Okay.
If they're going to
5
move
minutes.
themselves, then I don't.
5 minutes pass, and finally they grab all their plates and they walk out the store.
All right. then I will take that opportunity.
I mean, I'm also going. Let's get out of here.
Move to the door, open, go out, close it again.
From here you can see just well, you see a single guard, but you see him walking away. He's walking.
There's a
towards
guard
you.
here, 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 here,
That's pointed
here.
at you. No, you just
There's
see
actually
Here,
one on the
here.
roof looking straight down at the Angus.
There's a
guard here.
plane doing a
He's
strafing
walking-
run
he's
against
walking
you.
this way.
All right. And what are these guards? Are humans or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, if there's a fence back here, we can just make a dash for the fence and leap
Yeah.
over.
Yep.
Since they won't
Gonna
be able
leg
to
it to
see
the
very
fence.
far. So, yep. Let's make for the fence, and then I'll probably help you over, and then just kind of jump over myself.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then alright. Hold on. Hold on just a second. What happened? Okay. Alright, yeah. You guys did it.
All right.
Perfect as always.
Here you guys go. This is what you guys got.
Big success.
Nailed it. Now I just have to uncurse myself.
Alright. And that's we're gonna end session.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, and they're recording there.
Congratulations to Costa Squad for just handling that so efficiently.
No one ever lets me talk about our situations. I was very surprised.
It was quite great. Quite beautifully done. Quite elaborate.
The only unfortunate thing is I'm pretty sure my party hates me now. Because I prevented a bunch of random innocent guards from being murdered like dogs.
Acceptable casualties.
Paladin.
I mean, for the party members. It's part of your party.
I know.
Paladin.
Let's go, smear goal. Hell yeah,
Listen, I would have
baby.
been.
Unfortunately,
I would have been
you
100%
will
into
not
just
level up
fucking
this
murdering
round,
them.
Sorry.
Hey, do we level up?
That's fine.
No, sorry.
Thank God.
Listen, Mitchell, I would have fucking murdered every one of them if they hadn't handed over the guy peacefully. It's that simple. All right. With that, I should probably go to bed because I have school in the morning.
Yeah, I have school in the morning too, but I haven't done my homework.
I didn't have any homework. What the fuck is Smeargle?
I mean, I know Smeagol.
Yeah, I knew Smeagol.
It's just a mispronunciation of that.
No, he's
There's a
he's
picture of him right there.
He's like a beagle that's a painter. He's a Pokemon.
Look at him.
He won. He's the champ.
That's
He
it.
should
Kill him.
he should not have won.
No.
No.
No, he got the easiest bracket of all time.
He got lucky. Should have been Persian, who got fucking robbed, by the way.
His